And we are coming down in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Getting Sports with Drunk. I'm your host, is Cupcake the Riddler, and I'm joined by...
Nope.
The Mass Massey.
And the Red Baron. Frozen pizza, this, that, the other, whatever.
Fucking rat.
Yeah.
No Mock tonight, tending to a family thing. No Kyle tonight, learning first aid.
I mean, I guess it's a good thing.
Do you guys consider the fact that he's going to be in charge of high schoolers to some degree?
Middle schoolers.
Even better.
Yeah. I think it's okay because it's Kyle.
I'm not super worried about it. I think he'll actually be responsible, but just in the fact that something were to happen, do you think he panic and freezes, or do you think he jumps in right away?
No, I think he jumps in right away.
Okay.
I think he had to go through some sort of CPR thing before.
I don't know.
I mean, I know CPR, but I still don't know if I would be able to, like, start my brain up during a crisis situation and say go.
You guys ever wonder what your fight or flight would be like?
Yeah.
Like you see a 2-year-old choking. Would you give her CPR?
Yeah.
Shouldn't say her. It.
No, I'd give her the people's elbow and just come down right on the ribcage and see if I could knock it out.
That's the way to do it. There's some movie that happened where like they were giving the person CPR and the food kept going up in the air and then back down in the throat and they kept choking on it. That just seems like an airplane thing.
Hey, that's a movie I've seen.
College.
Yeah,
Right?
Watched it with you guys.
I like my coffee like I like my men. Black. Yeah, we're here live from Kendall's kitchen.
Here,
One
here.
of my favorite scenes in that movie is probably hold on, I speak jive.
Oh.
The whole movie is pretty good.
Oh yeah, the entire movie, but that
I
scene
still don't
sticks out
fully
to me.
understand why like the casting director was like, yeah, we need Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for this scene.
Because it's fucking funny.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar sucks.
I just love the tail end of his scenes and the little kids like talking about, you never tried the plants. Like, the hell I don't.
All right.
You know who I'd like to see if they were to redo that movie but cast a different person?
Oh.
Fucking the dude that played the front person in The Office.
The front person.
Hank.
Oh my God.
I forget his name. He's passed away now. R.I.P. But
Is he really?
yeah. He passed away years ago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. What was his name? Samuel Jackson? Wilson?
Do you want me to find out for you?
No.
There's a scene that always gets me. It's a later season of The Office when Andy makes I think they're called mods about like in the conference room, and then Ryan knocks on the door. It's like, hey, with my band and I got a mod in the next 5 minutes, and it's him, Hank, and it's just so ridiculous.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Remember the episode where Creed was just like the manager for 5 seconds?
No, because I've never actually watched a full episode of The Office.
Oh, Mass, come on.
That was the perfect time for the Whopper commercial to come on. I've never seen a full episode of the Whopper. Starting lineups, we have kind of an Irish car bomb on deck, and just Guinness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
She's under scrutiny, and she might actually get arrested.
No?
She's what?
Under scrutiny, and she might actually get arrested.
Yeah, but Trump's also getting arrested on Tuesday, so.
Yeah. Well, he's being indicted.
Yeah, one of the people that like I work with is like, you think he's going to go to jail? Like, people like him don't go to jail.
This is America.
They run for president again.
Right.
They changed their jersey number and they call it a day.
Well, Kyle texted me, put the Band-Aid on backwards, is what I'm assuming he's going to say. Do you have my disc golf bag? No. Hilarious.
Kyle, you left it at the course last time we were there.
Oh, man, that would suck. That would suck.
You left it under the car when we left.
I'm trying to figure out, like,
This is a classic Kyle conversation. Do you have my disc golf bag? No. Never mind. Okay. End of that conversation.
Kyle will text you again 3 hours later about something completely different.
Yeah, so Kendall doesn't really have a good bar set up unless I give it to him.
Now hold on.
No, there's no holding on.
It's a lot of it's been depleted.
I would appreciate a bar setup that you stock.
I'm not stocking Kendall's anymore.
Well, I do appreciate it. It just, we had a plan in place. It was going to work out. Mock couldn't make it, so we had to.
So we don't have Irish cream for the car bombs
So instead-
Jameson. Kendall was too much of an idiot. To
Do you
get the
really
stuff.
not have Jameson in your car?
Listen to this. Kendall and I are on the phone as he's leaving, or as he's on the way home from work. We're talking. He goes, "I'm going to get beer for tonight. What should we get?" And I was like, "We should do car bombs. It's right around St. Patrick's Day." All right, cool. He goes in, so hellbent on seeing if they have a larger quantity of Guinness than 18 cans.
Why?
Because I got one time more than 18 cans.
He never did.
Yes.
No, you didn't.
And the day that we were talking about, the one more time,
Side note about Guinness.
That was a case of 24 cans.
Right.
3 8-packs.
But it was on a cardboard skid.
Yeah, we took all the cans out of the 8-packs
No,
and put them in the
I
skid.
bought it that way.
No, you didn't.
Side note about Guinness. You want to know what the most disappointing thing about Guinness is?
Nothing. There isn't anything that's
No,
disappointing.
there's a disappointing fact about it.
What, that you drank it out of a bottle the other night? Like a fucking
I actually
pansy?
didn't end up drinking it out of the bottle. I just had the can and then I went back in for more cans.
Guinness in a bottle's the worst.
The fact that the only people that have had it from the homeland are my wife and my mother-in-law that I know of. That's just depressing.
Me.
You've been to Ireland?
Yes.
When?
In high school.
Okay. Were you old enough to drink?
Yeah, you can drink at 18 there.
Were you 18 in high school?
Yeah. Yes. You're a month older than me.
That's a fair point.
We were 18,
I hadn't
for
considered
most
this.
of senior year.
I hadn't considered this.
This guy maths.
It was the summer between high school and college.
Good enough.
I needed one more credit to graduate, so I paid $5,000 for it.
As you do.
Oh, investment,
So
well
anyway,
worth
back
it.
to these car bombs.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, so Kendall goes in. He's so enamored by it, completely forgets to get Jameson or Bailey's. Completely forgets. We talk about it on the phone like an hour later. He goes, "Oh my God, I forgot." So we're drinking Guinness. We're going to have Teeling's Irish whiskey, which that part really not that big of a difference. But we have no Irish cream, so Massey said, "Why don't we go to the store and get some?" I said, "There's chocolate milk in the fridge." So we're
Fuck
going
it.
to have chocolate milk, Irish car bombs. Not really sure how that's going to go.
This is a
here we
Northern
are.
Irish car bomb.
What's your guys' over-under on the amount of chocolate tasted? Think you taste it?
I'll go 5%.
5%. No way to measure that, but I like it.
I'm going to say
Give it to me in milliliters. How many milliliters of chocolate you think you taste?
2.
2 milliliters?
2 milliliters.
How many milliliters is a Guinness?
750?
You think there's a 750 of Guinness?
That'd be awesome.
This is how you know it's not real Guinness. It's not even on the can. It's made in a place where ounces aren't even a real thing.
You mean like most of the world?
Yeah. I'm a huge fan of those memes of like America will use anything but the metric system. And I saw one the other day where it was like somebody was like building like with lumber and like it was cut off like the brand name, but it just said 3,476 dicks. I was like, and then the caption was just Americans will do anything to not use the metric system.
Which is just so disappointing. Life
Made
would
me
be so
laugh
much easier.
pretty hard. I don't know how many milliliters. I know a 12-ounce can is 355. So this is 15 ounces. So this is got to be a 4-ish hundred.
milliliters in 15 ounces?
This is 14.9.
443.6.
All right, so let's round that up to 446.6.
444.
Plus, we got to round down. Actually, got to round down.
Yeah.
That's what I got to do.
I'm still sticking
Reverse
with
price is right today.
I'm still sticking with 2.
2.
All right, 440.65 is 14.9.
All right, can you do 2 divided by that number now? I'm curious what the percentage Kendall has is. I'm loving the Siri on the radio.
God damn it.
Like he's holding the microphone that has a stand, and then he's got his phone in the other hand.
I'm not going to lean down for the microphone.
I can make an
I will constantly forget.
I can make an adjustment for you. We have
I will constantly forget. 14.9 ounces in milliliters.
I just want to get to this car bomb.
We're going to wait.
You know what's bullshit is that's my microphone stand.
440.65.
This was Dave Sanderson's book. We can trade. You want the...
I think that one was Mox.
2% of 440.65.
Huh?
2% is what he said, right?
Yes.
No, he said 2 milliliters.
2 milliliters.
Oh.
So what's 2 divided by that? You're making this so hard. How many milliliters are we talking about here?
400. I don't remember. It's
right,
a small
It was
amount.
like 443. We'll call it that.
Something like that.
All right, so Kendall's going with 0.004%. So you're going
right.
0.4%.
Yes.
All right. I don't really have anything to say from that.
Shall we?
Well, I'm going to take the snus out because
Real quick, do we want to do Toast of Excellence
Yeah,
before?
we'll do those first. I take these snus out, though, because when I carb bomb a snus and I swallow the snus.
You should definitely do that. I want to watch you throw up.
Yeah, Kendall thought he swallowed snus one night, and he woke up and just kept trying to throw up, and it turns out he just got too drunk.
Check
Checks out.
for Kendall.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Me and our friend Vito went to McDonald's that morning. We got food for everybody. We came back. We watched a homeless man's shopping cart fall over, and all of his cans roll along. Industrial
That's very
Park Road.
sad.
Yep.
Paul.
Rebecca's pants look like they belong to like a Republican Party.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Paul,
Yep.
what's your Toast of Excellence?
Oh, my toast of excellence is to your mom.
Oh, thanks. I'll let her know.
She won't appreciate it.
Actually, she probably would.
Yeah, she would. She's a nice lady. She's a great lady.
She's all right.
She's a great gal.
I'm happy to hear she's a great gal, at least.
So I don't know where this is, but Morrison's is a local grocery store, or it's a grocery store somewhere, like a local type store.
Mm-hmm.
They ran out of egg cartons, so they were selling 36 eggs in a plastic shopping bag.
Oh, my God.
Looks like Morrison's is a... God damn.
They're just selling 36 eggs in a plastic bag.
It's a grocery store chain in the United Kingdom.
Oh, okay. Just one more fun fact, by the way. These are not normal eggs. These are pre-hard-boiled eggs. So they're all peeled. So it's just 36 peeled hard-boiled eggs in a bag.
My fucking God.
Big fan. Big fan.
Gotta go pickle those now. Pickled hard-boiled eggs. Kendall?
Mine is
Stupid. It's a stupid toast.
to Trey Turner, who had a pretty magical performance in the World Baseball Classic versus Cuba, I believe, in the semifinals.
Actually,
Sounds like a real Mets thing to do.
it was against Switzerland.
Switzerland. Is it a Cuba?
Yeah, it was fucking Cuba. Of course it was Cuba.
I watched the thing the other day. And I also have a toast of disexcellence. I don't know if you guys have seen the...
Kendall, I see everything.
I know. One of the trailers for MLB The Show features Derek Jeter promoting you can play as a player in the Negro League. And Derek Jeter is just a terrible actor. Terrible, terrible actor. And I think that, he should just stop. That's all I have to say about that.
Paul, do you have something to chime in on that?
Can't believe Kendall just said that. I one time had a palm tree taken out of a studio because I said that word.
I'm going to need to hear that story later.
Yeah, that's not an on-air story. Just me being a real drunk antagonist.
So, normal Tuesday? My toast of excellence is to the Sacramento Kings. For the first time in 17 years, they have secured a winning season after winning their 42nd win. I don't know, I said that weird, but they won against the Nets and got 42 wins.
Fuck the Kings.
Why?
I don't know. I don't like them.
All right, good enough.
I just don't like them.
Who's the best player on that team?
Probably
Fox?
No. Domantas Sabonis.
Who's the best player in Kings history?
DeMarcus Cousins.
Whopper. I mean, I don't know. I feel like sit down. I mean, Peja Stojakovic is really good. He was.
You guys want to buy the rights to that song?
Mike Bibby, Chris Webber.
Can tell how long ago that the Kings were good because I recognize none of these names.
They were all on that team.
Yeah, you should brush up on your 2000.
I Googled this very question. I didn't recognize a single name in the top 25.
I don't know. I want to say Chris Webber, but I feel like Chris Webber's career at Michigan was like really good, and that's kind of like plays into like his like namesake. But he was a really good NBA player. Did I tell you the most exciting
Go ahead.
Jason Williams, white chocolate.
Yeah, that name I recognize.
Big fan.
Speaking of chocolate, you guys want to do these fucking terrible car bombs?
Yeah, I got to move this microphone out of the way though. Is that okay?
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right.
I didn't realize that you guys were chock full of nuts people.
That's from the baby shower.
That's from like 1987.
You guys going to use it?
It's original.
Do you want it?
I'll take this if you're not going to use it.
I mean, it's all yours.
What is it?
Just
Coffee.
Oh, all right.
Have you ever seen The Bucket List?
Maybe?
Morgan Freeman, Jack Nicholson?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the can. Remember he said he wanted to be cremated and buried in a chuck full of nuts can?
That's right. Okay. Hey, are you going to buy that Jurassic Park Barbasol thing?
I don't know. I spent $300 on a disc golf bag the other day.
I'm proud of you.
But I'm selling discs.
Okay.
Made $100 today.
There you go.
Yeah, I sold 7 discs.
It's actually a pretty good.
8 discs. Technically, I made 125, but it cost me $25 to ship everything.
Gotcha.
And like shipping's like the site that I sold these ones on, it's called 1776 or less. So you can't price it more than that. So like I had to do 1776 shipped.
Interesting. I should go look on this website.
No, dude, don't please.
Why?
It's got bad. If Mock was here, he would tell you the same thing. Do you know how many discs we buy off those sites? I mean, all the time it's just like, it's just $15. $15 12 times adds up.
Sure
pretty
does.
quick.
All right.
Oh, also, can I do one more Toast of Excellence before we do this?
Sure.
Toast of Excellence to me, for the 6th time, physically holding a PlayStation 5 in a store and not buying it.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good willpower.
I only want to buy it for Hogwarts Legacy.
Don't.
Literally the only reason.
Don't do it.
Why, it's not good?
I wouldn't say it's not good, but it's not the reason to go out and buy a PS5. It's not good enough to justify a purchase of a system.
It is when I have to wait till fucking July to play it on a Switch.
Fair.
It's going to be terrible on the Switch, isn't it? Yeah.
Very similar to having Madden for the Wii, of
Yeah.
which I had, and it was terrible.
The Brett Favre one?
No, the one.
Drew Brees.
The one with Palomalo and Fitzgerald.
Gross. That's like the
Madden,
cartoony one.
Madden 11.
That's
Yeah.
like the cartoony one that they did. Oh, all right.
Rough.
That's the first Madden I ever owned.
I have no idea if this is going to curdle or not, but the whiskey has separated itself, and I think it's already started curdling the milk.
All right, gentlemen, here we go. 3.
Kendall's going too fast.
So I'm just resting it in the.
All right.
You're not. If you drop it from that height, you're going to make a big splash.
To those of us who are about to die, we salute you.
This is a reminder. Hey, Prudential, if you finish this, just let me know you're done. Otherwise, I'll remind you later.
I didn't get any chocolate.
Couldn't even tell.
No.
Oh.
Again.
Nobody fucking cares.
Yeah, Alexa's just going off in the other room.
Remember that one Thanksgiving where I took a nap the day before Thanksgiving? I worked and then I came here and took a nap for a couple hours.
Yeah.
And I took that Alexa and turned it around so it stared at the wall. I was afraid you guys were watching me.
What?
So I had a Thanksgiving the day before Thanksgiving.
No. What do you mean you turned an Alexa around?
They have like the Alexa with the screen.
Oh, I thought you just meant like one of the fucking dots or one of that thing. It's like,
First of all, they're called Indians.
Jesus Christ.
You know, I did a thing today that I didn't mean to. I was borrowing a case of Remy from one store to the next, and the guy was like, "Oh, do I know the guy you're borrowing it from?" And I was like, "I don't know." And he was like, "What's his race?" I was like, "Indian." I was like, "Duh." And no, not that. That part I was just. And he was like, "Oh, blah blah blah." He's, "Oh yeah, I know him." He goes, "Tell him it's going to a good home." Tell him it's going to another Punjabi. And I was like, by any chance, have you ever been in a Punjabi prison match? Nah, too slow, Mass. Too slow. Like this. Watch.
Pretty sure we did that at about the same speed.
We did not.
I'm almost certain we did.
Mass, everything you do is in slow motion. Nice. Pouring the Guinness right back into the curdled glass.
true. I mean, so is he.
Yeah, but that's because Kendall's disgusting.
So am I.
I am disgusting, so I will have 2 bottles of Jakarta Noir.
It's a slept on episode.
Of what?
Family Guy. It's the episode where they spoof Taken.
Yeah, it's up there. That's a favorite of mine.
Yeah, it's a good one.
We really do need to get together at some point and show Kendall all of the like Letterkenny holiday episodes.
You know what you should watch is Taskmaster.
What's that?
It's a British show on Channel 4.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good. It's so good. TikTok Tough Guy
Marvel.
Clock.
I thought you were talking about the Marvel villain for a moment.
There's a Marvel villain called Taskmaster? Sounds gay. Kendall, am I too close to my microphone?
No, you're good. Actually,
Now that we're not doing the Guinness anymore, I kind of pulled it in front of me.
you're good. I'm just notching you back a little bit.
Do you want me to move the microphone further away from my mouth?
No,
Is that better?
My mouth.
because you sound very clear. I'm just trying to keep you at a nice -8 dB.
My mouth.
I was never good at defensive back.
That was good.
Thanks, man.
That
Thanks.
was good. I like that.
All right.
Well, thanks for listening to our show. We do a car bomb.
That's Now you can listen to the 35-minute extras of Massey puking in the toilet.
Turn in next week where we go for the Irish hand grenade.
See, the thing is now, Guinness is one of those beers for me, and I think for you, Massey, I don't know, but I just want to drink another Guinness really fast because it was like
I'd have a beer.
Guinness is the best.
Just chill beer.
I fucking love Guinness.
I got to have the conversation again with someone like, oh, it's got to be a really heavy beer, right? And I'm like, no, it's not. And you know who that person was? My father. He had never had a Guinness before.
Did you give him one?
Yeah, well, I ordered one at the restaurant, and he wanted a sip. He's like, oh, it's going to be really heavy.
He wanted a sip. Sorry, it just made me laugh.
I was like, how had he gone this far?
This is a delight to watch.
God damn it.
This is about to spill everywhere.
Would you like a paper towel for? Oh, you got one.
Is this the shot glass that I got you?
Yeah.
Where's the toilet shot glass?
On
There's
the
a toilet shot glass?
it's on the entertainment stand in the
You
living
didn't
room.
get to use it?
Well, it's full of dirt right now.
Do I look like a guy that cares?
Kendall,
I guess not.
Kendall poops in that shot glass. Mark got you that, right?
I think so.
Or did he get you the toilet bowl keychain?
Keychain.
Both?
Keychain. No, I think it's a keychain. I don't remember where I got the.
Dude.
Total.
I don't want to say this on air, but your wife is getting fat.
Hey,
With a P.
could you put the chocolate milk away since you're standing, please? Thank you.
Thanks, Mom.
She's the best.
She is. She's awesome.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest with you. Basically, having lived with her for 4 years, 3.5. For the first 4 months, there were two things that I would still hear even though they weren't there. One of them was Vinny giggling at his TV, and the other one was Rebecca's feet scuffling across the floor.
Yeah.
Rebecca would leave her room from down the hall, and I'd hear her feet scuffle louder as they got closer to the dorm.
You think if Rebecca ever haunted a place, that would be the noise that she left behind,
does
was
it?
the feet shuffling? That almost ended terribly.
I missed it.
I almost spilt the beer. It's my least favorite game to play. Spill the beer. Hate it. You know what the prize is for spilling a beer? A really mad me. Oh, Master TV lit up again. It's like the fucking Hubble telescope over there.
That's a monster of a machine.
Hey, you guys think? What would you grade the percentage chance that the Bears trade back from the 9 again? So
30%.
do you want some
Yes.
backstory as to why I asked the question? I
do.
didn't read any articles. It's just own thoughts.
All right.
Okay, so here's what I think. Now, one thing I did read was that the
I didn't read any articles, but here's what I read.
This isn't why it wasn't an article about them trading back. It was just more so the meat and potatoes of the first round outside of Will Anderson. I read was most likely to happen between picks 15 and 20 or picks 15 and 25. Those 10 picks, some guy kind of projected that's where he thinks the 10 best players from this draft are going to come out of.
Mm-hmm.
Which is hilarious to think about if you actually take more than 5 seconds to think about it.
No, I know. Well, I mean, the quarterback thing plays into it. Teams
Sure.
get hungry and whatever and blah, blah, blah.
Sure,
we see drafts like that all the time where
yeah.
the quarterbacks they're not bad quarterbacks. They just look at the fucking 2008 draft. You know what I mean? But anyway, looking from the standpoint, the Bears' biggest needs, in my opinion, going into the draft, barring whatever else happens in free agency from here to then, is offensive line and defensive line. Now, they could use some help at cornerback. They could get another receiver. I don't think at 9 would be the place to do either of those things, especially because it's a pretty deep corner draft. So my thought process on it is that unless the Bears, like if I'm the GM, unless my heart is set on a specific offensive line or defensive lineman, then I would totally be willing to trade back to like 15 and acquire more assets for like next year's. Like get the 15th pick and then like a second and a fourth next year. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Is that a fair trade? A second and a fourth to move up 6 in the first round, and a pick swap, obviously.
Pick swap, second and a fourth.
Yeah, next
that
year.
That might be a little bit rich, but
all right. So second and a fifth.
To 6 spots. Yeah, that's probably about right.
So let's just ballpark at that. But like, because my thing is like, I think if the price, like, I think the Bears are in a position where they're not going to. They don't need to load up on draft picks this year. They've got a good amount of them. But they want, like, next year is when they're going to want to load up because next year is when they're going to start thinking about how much money they're going to have to give Justin Fields, if any.
Right.
Give you all the money in my pocket. Plus a bag of Doritos.
There's a pretty good chance only the Doritos are in his pocket.
I have money in my pocket.
Man, so that one car bomb really tire you out? You kind of got tuckered on us pretty quick.
No, I'm just tuckered from not sleeping last night and work today.
I think the key is to drink your next Guinness almost as fast as the first one.
All right, here we go.
Sleeping on the side of 15, Massey passed out, gonna need some PI help tomorrow to find him. PlayStation in hand.
I enjoyed that very much.
It's kind of weird how you got like only half of a stash. You got like a Guinness stash on just half.
I'm that kind of guy.
To answer your question, I don't think they move. I think they sit tight. I think they're kind of happy with their haul. I agree with the needs. I think that makes a lot of sense.
What if they trade up?
We'd like to trade for the number 1 overall pick.
They just do reverse of everything.
We'd like to select Henry Ruggs III.
Oh,
The longest yard draft.
We think he'll pair nicely with DJ Moore.
Yeah. We'd also like to get Henry Melton back.
I heard Jeremy Shockey's available.
you know, I was waiting for DJ Moore to come out and say he was the best receiver that the Panthers ever had. Really,
That would've been funny.
really pulling AJ Brown
Dude,
again.
can you imagine the salt that Steve Smith would have had? He would have probably killed him. Like, we would be having an Aaron Hernandez situation here.
I saw an article one time that said Steve Smith was nothing without Cam Newton. Made me laugh pretty hard.
That's good.
man.
Made me laugh pretty hard because I'm pretty sure Steve Smith had like 7,000 yards before Cam Newton even got there.
Who was his number one quarterback besides
Jake Delhomme.
Yeah.
I will be happy with DJ Moore unless
Hey,
he comes out.
That's Super Bowl runner-up Jake Delhomme for you.
That's right.
Ex-Bears quarterback Jake Delhomme.
I was going to say, speaking of which, DJ Moore better show up to Game 1 in a Muhsin Muhammad jersey coming into the stadium.
Yeah, we've had quite a fair share of used Panthers. DJ Moore, Muhsin Muhammad,
Peppers.
I was about to say Peppers.
Delhomme.
Was Eddie Royal ever...
No, but we
No.
gave them Tillman.
yeah. So a reverse Panther there.
Yeah.
So, if you guys had to think of a team that you were like the pipeline for, to and from,
Vancouver Canucks.
NFL-wise, Vancouver Canucks.
I don't even know what the question is, to be honest with you. I don't.
So there's a lot of back and forth between the Eagles and the Colts right now.
like players and stuff,
Yeah.
you mean?
I think there's a pair of every.
I did too.
So
The Rams is a weird one.
Which the Rams?
Bears Steelers. It's pretty there.
Yeah.
Pretty there. Give me some examples.
None of them are good.
Well, I mean, we got Cordell Stewart.
Santonio Holmes.
Santonio Holmes was a Bear.
Most recently, Claypool.
Yep, Chase Claypool. The fucking Matt Spieth.
Yep.
The
my
punter,
God.
Adam Podlish.
Adam Podlish, one of my favorite
Oh my
punters.
God, Podlish.
Yep, Adam Podlish. There was another one.
Did you guys ever have Derek Moy?
Nah, I mean, maybe. It's always a possibility. There was another receiver that we shared. like a nobody kind of guy on your team.
Was it a running back?
Who were the receivers when? Who was the receiver before Antonio Brown? It was Ward and Wallace, and who else was there?
There was Lima Swede. There was,
Stupid name.
I forgot about Mike Wallace. So did everybody else as soon as he left the Steelers.
Didn't you guys have Jonathan Bostic at one point?
we might have had him.
Nah, I think you did. Add that to the list.
Johnny Bostic.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I'm almost positive you guys had Derek Moy.
Yeah, probably.
I'm almost positive. That guy just didn't pan out.
Well, I Googled Bostic, and the first thing that showed up was somebody called Raphael Bostic.
Oh, no, that's him. You
I
changed
don't
his name.
think so.
The linebacker formerly known as Raphael Bostic.
So the Rams have a couple different ones that they go right now. Jaguars is a pretty interesting one. A lot of back and forth between that team. Jalen Ramsey, Blake Bortles, Dante Fowler. There is a linebacker that I'm forgetting. They took Daryl Richardson. Jesus Christ.
Trent Richardson.
I can't even remember his name now.
The Arizona Cardinals is kind of just like the AFC North's graveyard.
The Arizona Cardinals are everybody's graveyard.
No, that's the Raiders. Remember that stint where the Raiders kept signing 35-year-old defensive players for like 2-year deals, and they all got hurt every time?
Think of a lot of Patriots that
Justin Tuck was one of those.
Yeah.
Nick Roach,
Richard
Jordy
Seymour.
Nelson.
Richard Seymour. Yep.
Jordy Nelson.
Nelson.
I
I forgot about Jordy Nelson there. Gross.
Yeah, he's coming back to go play for the Jets.
A lot of Rams players in the Lions right now.
They're not going to sign him. I don't think they're going
What?
to trade for him.
Trade for who?
The Jets.
Trade for Rodgers?
Yeah. I don't know. Something about it just doesn't seem like it's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
I don't know.
They don't want him there anymore.
That doesn't mean that he's going to get traded. If compensation can't be matched,
It's true.
I just have this vision of Rodgers like really trying to screw the Packers. Like, listen, just tell the Jets like I'm only worth like a 5th rounder. Like, don't give him anything higher.
Hilarious.
I mean, what does Rodgers care?
Yeah, I mean, my bias is that he beat Pittsburgh in the Super Bowl. But as time goes on, everything you hear about it, I don't like him. All these like
You have a bias because you're a Bears fan. You have a bias because of the Super Bowl. I just hate him because he seems like a fucking prick.
well, yeah, I mean, like all these like he's like a drama queen. He's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hey, did Martellus Bennett play anywhere before Chicago besides the Cowboys?
Patriots, didn't he?
No, he was a Patriot after.
Seahawks?
That was Michael Bennett.
Wrong Bennett.
I don't think so.
Martellus Bennett?
I mean,
I know he was a Cowboy. He was a Cowboy before he was a Bear.
that might be it.
Yeah. I feel like he played for 4 teams, though.
Martellus Bennett.
Otherwise known as Marty Saurus Rex. That's a real thing. I had an Instagram conversation with him once.
With who?
Martellus Bennett.
I remember that.
Wasn't Mock trying to start a fight with Martellus Bennett?
Michael Bennett.
Yeah, we have a big Bennett thing going on.
Because Michael Bennett was an Eagle.
Didn't he also try to start a fight with Michael Thomas?
Probably.
Yeah, that was when everyone was.
Fun fact, he was also a Giant before he was a Bear.
Nah, that's what it was.
I don't remember that. Wow.
2012.
A lifetime ago.
Then played for the Patriots, then the Packers, and back to the Patriots.
I forgot he was a Packer.
Did
Forgot
you?
about that.
I didn't even remember that.
It
Really?
was like a season, wasn't it? Like 1, 2?
One season.
Yeah.
Not even. Half season. He was a Packer for 2017, and he got traded to the Patriots, it looks like. He might have
So
gotten
I guess
cut.
the Bears pipeline would probably be Green Bay.
And back and forth.
Robert Tunyon,
Yep.
Martellus Bennett,
Yep.
Julius Peppers,
Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy Graham,
Yeah, there's a lot of
Jim McMahon. Won a Super Bowl with both of them.
Did he win with the Packers?
He was
when-
Favre's backup.
I didn't think he was.
Yeah,
against
because
the
he
Patriots.
posted a tweet like everyone was talking about all the Aaron Rodgers drama, and he posted a tweet and was like, "I have the same amount of Green Bay Super Bowl wins as Aaron Rodgers."
Hilarious.
So funny, so funny. Yeah, he was Favre's backup that year, 94.
It was whatever year they beat the Patriots.
6, I think.
Let's split the
I thought
difference in both of them.
2008
Bingo.
or 1998. Packers, Patriots.
I know the answer. Would you get a Packers McMahon jersey?
No,
Okay. I was
Why did you ask?
I was just like to see if I was surprised.
1997.
No, I knew the answer.
cool. Feel good that happened, you dick?
I was just curious. Like, what if, like,
1997.
97, okay.
And I forgot that was the year that Parcells was the head coach of the Patriots, and then the next year is the year he went to the Jets, right?
I think so, yeah. There's actually a pretty cool interview when it was NFL Network used to do like a special on the Super
The
Bowl.
groceries.
What's it called?
The groceries interview.
No. Just in general, and it was like after the Packers won and Holmgren was up on the shoulders, and he was trying to get to Parcells to do the handshake, but Bill saw him on the shoulders and he just waved him off because he was like, hey, listen, enjoy this moment. Yeah, and I thought that was kind of cool from a guy who'd already won.
There's got to be a search engine somewhere where we can figure out like who the Bears share the most teammates with, or like the Packers.
Do you want to give me a couple minutes?
It's whoneedsrunningback.com.
There you go. That's going to become a running joke. I'm going to buy that website.
The domain.
Kendall. Proud of you for that word.
Oh, yeah. I know things. Not a lot of things, but I know things.
I'm having a hard time with this one.
Mastero domain.
Bingo. See, Mass, this is the nice part of you, having a mic stand. You don't have to hold the microphone to get just...
You know what?
That's how
I
we're-
enjoyed holding the
That
microphone.
Tupperware container's coming off that box.
It is not. We're good.
You're gonna make a mess. You're like a toddler right now.
Why?
Because you just like I feel like you need your microphone to be in one of those things that toddlers hold with the Cheerios that never spills.
I just gotta get those things like the Backstreet Boys wear. Just everyone just can have it on their head the entire time. That way, just
There's a 100% chance someone goes home with it,
oh yeah, never see it again.
and it will be Massey for bedroom cosplay. He'll get home half drunk, kick open the door. Everybody.
And my wife will wake up out of a dead sleep. Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta pee first.
Googling it.
Oh, but for sure, like if they play for the Bears, they're going to the Packers next. That's just how it works.
Or vice versa. Tunyon and Graham were both Packers first.
Yeah.
Right? Graham retired as a Bear, didn't he? Or like retired after his stint with the Bears?
Yes.
Right? Was he traded to the Seahawks? Was that part of
Yes,
that Max
he was-
Unger deal?
Yes.
Didn't really work out for either of them.
Max Unger was pretty good in New Orleans. Didn't do anything with it, but
I was going to say, how many playoff appearances did they have with him?
2.
How many wins did they get in the playoffs?
2.
No way.
I mean, they won in the wild card, and then they won in the divisional round, and then no, because that would have been that was the championship game we beat the Saints in.
Did you beat him?
Yes,
Did you?
we'll have this fight right now if you want to.
Okay. Did you beat him?
Yes. Was it a bad no call? Yes. Did they get away with a bunch of no calls? Yes.
But not an egregious one like that. I'm not saying you didn't win. I'm just saying you didn't beat him.
But that
Nope. It's not the same thing.
yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not. You hear it all the
is.
time. You hear it in sports like golf all the time. Like, you'll have a guy who will be 4 strokes up going into the back 9, and he'll play great par golf, not make any mistakes, and finish in second place because some other guy shot -8 on the back 9. That guy didn't lose the tournament. The other kid won it.
Still stupid.
It's correct.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm going to throw something at you.
That's fine. Kendall's got a stupid part. Look at him.
I'm not doing much with this hair.
I kind of want you to shave it all off to see how much of it comes back gray.
I'm curious about that as well. If it's going to be kind of the same thing. Like, it seems like the side, right, like here definitely has...
Hey, you know that picture of you in that blue button-up shirt with Rebecca at the Essex steam train?
Yes.
The picture surfaced the other day on my phone. I was going through pictures. You were so fat in that picture. It's so funny.
Who was?
Kendall.
Him or her?
Kendall. I would never say Rebecca looked fat.
You literally said that.
That's because
like 45
she is
minutes
fat,
ago.
though. She's fat now. She's got a baby in her.
Fair. Ice cream later? All right.
But it did
Checkmate.
occur. There was ice cream
It
had.
was out of Kendall's butt.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Kendall, you got a bracket?
I do have a bracket.
Is it good?
I
No.
mean, I don't know.
Do you think it's good?
Probably.
Hey, how much did I throw you for a loop when we did that Marry, Fuck, Kill game and I threw an anime girl in there?
I tell you what, if nothing else,
Picked a good one, too.
Anime didn't surprise me. Who you picked did. I never in 1,000 years thought you would have gotten there.
I know
Did you
more-
Google anime redhead?
Nope. I know the name from my brother. Couldn't tell you what show it's from, or manga
All right.
or whatever, but I know the name from my brother.
All right. It was a good name. Kudos to you for that. Kendall's doing long division.
That's not long division.
Is it not? I looked
Well, I
really
mean,
quickly.
I guess technically, by definition, it is.
I didn't even
It
know.
probably took him a long time to do division.
My handwriting's not that good.
What the hell does that have to do with it?
I couldn't
Can't read the numbers to
Right.
do the fucking math.
All right, Kendall, what's
All
your
right.
bracket?
I have the quick serve restaurant bracket. But
What does this mean?
so
Like fast food,
yes, but
including non-fast food quick serve places?
I it includes basically anything that fits that bill, but I got rid of the top ones. So no McDonald's, no Burger King, Wendy's, Taco Bell, etc.
So, how do you feel about voting off Sheets as soon as it comes up?
Sheets didn't make the list. Sheets is an experience.
That's not the way to say that, though. Don't say Sheets didn't make the list.
Sheets
Sheets
is
was too
above
good for
the
the list.
Right, that's what I meant to say.
Is Popeyes on there?
Nope.
Then you didn't take off the good ones. You also took off Popeyes because Popeyes isn't good.
I
Master
just-
TV lit up again.
I omitted Popeyes.
Master
All right.
TV is just staring at me.
All right, and I also didn't give them a ranking. I just head to head.
Speaking of no ranking, though, for the 1 seed,
We have Moe's versus Dairy Queen.
Moe's.
Moe's advances.
Dairy Queen's food is trash.
This is going to be really funny to watch Kendall try and do
You
this.
know you're a bad restaurant when the best food you have is the greasy toast under all the food. That's the best thing about going to Dairy Queen.
It is.
I
I
do.
mean, outside the ice cream.
I do love the greasy
The
toast.
greasy, it's not even toast, it's just bread. In tenders.
There are 4 out of 10.
All right, next I have D'Angelo's versus Wayback.
D'Angelo's. Steak number 9, baby.
It's a good place.
The steak number 9 is Fuego, and I don't like lobster, but the lobster roll looks pretty good.
Way back.
Wow.
Way back.
So I'm going D'Angelo's here.
It's fair.
Now I do have.
Is Way Back the one that makes that melt with like the sourdough bread?
Yes.
Is that
It is
the
pretty
reverse?
good. But the fuck was that?
Well, the bun that's upside down, right? Is that?
I don't think it's a upside down bun.
Yeah.
You're an upside down bun.
It's a piece of sourdough bread, isn't it?
Yes.
Follow up. Was it ever Jake's Wayback and they got rid of Jake's?
So, interesting fact about that. Jake's was like...
Jake got a job at State Farm.
Jake's was the original, and they got into like some contentious thing when they created a chain. So there's still a Jake's Way Back, but there's also just Way Back now.
Aha.
You have to go way back to get the Jakes.
Bingo, man. We're just firing on all cylinders today.
I'd like to go home.
Listen, Mass, we have 5 Guinness each to drink. Is that correct?
Oh boy, let's get into this.
It was 18, so no, that's not correct.
Ah. So,
6
never
apiece.
mind.
Pretty good.
All right. I hope that this
Kendall
just.
still hasn't made a soundboard.
I hope this next one doesn't advance out of spite.
So we're going to vote it through, right?
Well, you can. You can.
Panda Express?
But it's a dick move. Boston Market versus Panda Express.
Nah, Boston
I was
Market.
about to say,
Boston Market. That's why he did it. He did that matchup on purpose. What an asshole.
You know, one of my favorite bits, I know neither of you watch this show, but one of my favorite bits in Rick and Morty is Panda Express is just like mentioned here and there throughout the show. There's an entire episode of Rick and Morty in the most recent season where
Boston Market's so good.
they go to Panda Express and it turns out like the fortune cookies that were coming out of that specific Panda Express were real if you read them. So whatever you read, like the fortune came true. And there was a guy that was like trapped in the factory trying to get attention. Like, hey, I'm making these real fortunes, but I'm trapped here making them. So he put out fortunes that were like, you're going to fuck your mom. So the entire episode is Jerry trying to avoid fucking his mom.
It's a real bummer. That's a real bummer.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. You ever seen that College Humor video of what would
Probably.
happen if
We got to talk.
if Marty McFly actually had sex with his mom?
Yes.
You ever seen that one?
No.
So funny. So he goes through with it, goes over, tells Doc. Doc's like, what the fuck? He like clones him again or like whatever, like travels back again to do it. So Marty shows up and he's too late. Marty's already fucking his mom. So he joins it and that's a threesome.
Oh.
Yeah, and then it just keeps happening. And then eventually it's just a car of Marty's plowing his mom.
We're
And then
gonna
Doc
go-
pulls out a picture and the dad and Marty and the sister, right? His
Yes.
sister.
Yeah.
They all disappear. It's just a bunch of Martys doing different poses. And he's like, what the fuck?
So 2 side tangents. Rick and Morty is actually based on a quick sketch that Justin Roiland did called Doc and Marty, which was a parody on.
Yep.
And number 2, I've been watching a lot of College Humor. Some of their newer shit is a lot of fun. I'll have to send you guys some videos, but they have some good stuff. That
Did you ever see the one about Wolfenstein?
Yes.
You know what Wolfenstein is?
Computer game, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
German Nazi computer game.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy comes in and goes, "Yeah, my grandpa must have been a big Wolfenstein thing. It's just all Nazi memorabilia." He goes, "These must be the original blueprints. It was like a shower, like a gas chamber, like schematic."
It's so good.
He's like, "Look, he must have went to Wolfenstein cosplays."
I'm gonna have to send you guys this stuff, but yes. What else you got, Kendall?
All right.
I gotta tell you what, Buzzed Massey is a pretty good Massey because the Asian eyes are great.
Just teetering the line.
I like it. Well, we got another Guinness for you.
I'm in.
All right. I'll get it.
I can get it in a second.
We have Sonic versus Little Caesars.
Little Caesars.
Little Caesars.
Look, it's trash, but it's $5 and you get a fucking pizza and a soda and they're ready right when you walk in.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I do like Sonic, but there's a big portion of the menu that's pretty much just inedible. It's just they have a lot of
Like
food on there.
95% of it.
You mean like accidentally ordering a full chili dog at 9 in the morning?
I'm sorry, what?
We went to Sonic. It was like 10 in the morning. This is when we were going to Philadelphia for Kyle's bachelor party. And I thought I ordered that like bacon cheese dog thing, but I said the wrong number. And I got a foot-long double chili dog right to start a car ride to Philly on.
So funny.
Amazing.
And they don't skip on the cheese.
No, I shit. The minute we got there, I shit. And then 12 hours later, I saw Lauren Phillips.
Very funny.
I was like, "Are you Lauren? Lauren Phillips? Can I get a picture with you?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "All right."
Appreciate you asking
Tell you
that.
what, though, the porn industry, they do a really good job of making her seem way taller than she is.
Is she really short?
She's like 5'4",
Is she really?
5'5", maybe. She was short.
It's good to know. I'm writing a book.
They should measure porn stars in like dicks, right? I mean,
Like the wood?
yeah. Like how many Danny D's is this girl?
I think this one is going to have a...
Split opinion.
No, I think I'd be surprised if this does get a vote.
Captain C's.
Jersey Mike's versus Starbucks.
Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, Jersey Mike's.
So I picked Starbucks because, like...
There's only one thing at Starbucks I'll get every time.
Lemon pound cake.
No. What?
I
I all of a sudden don't feel like as much of a bitch for saying. No, I get a real bougie thing at Starbucks. There's
What
a
do you get?
I get a vanilla chai iced latte.
Oh, okay.
I love it. It's so good.
Dude, there's
And the Dunkin' Donuts one is trash.
there's like an Irish cream coffee you can get like at certain months out of the year there.
I don't like Starbucks' hot coffee.
It's iced.
Ooh.
And it's fucking phenomenal.
All right, you got really aggressive with that point thing there. I feel like you were just a meme for a second. It's iced.
I love the I don't know if it was Barstool's, like, it looks like the food is 3D printed. That made me laugh very hard when I read that.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of 3D printed, you guys should watch Chris Rock's new comedy special. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
The
like
one
it.
where he bashes Will Smith.
Yeah, I mean, at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's on Netflix. It's on Apollo.
I'm in. Just updated Apollo yesterday?
I'm afraid to.
Yesterday.
Why?
Because I still haven't had to pay for a renewal yet. It's been 2 years. I'm afraid that if I update it, it won't turn on. I'm milking it.
All right, I think we have another landslide here. White Castle versus Dunkin'.
White Castle. And it's a real bummer because Dunkin', it's funny because Dunkin', you know what's funny? On the car ride today, I was thinking of like a fast food bracket. And I was thinking about like how I would vote for Dunkin' in a lot of situations just because of like their coffee game is on point. Like coffee
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
And like the bagel with cream cheese, those cream cheese, like the cum, they make like the cum bagels.
Yeah.
You know, it's like they have their own version of the Taco Bell. Well, it's like they have their own version of the Taco Bell cum shots.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the cum bagels.
Hold on. What is this from Taco Bell?
The Cinnabon Delight thing.
Oh,
So,
okay,
the,
okay.
The warm
Just,
cum shots. Yeah.
Hot, warm, white.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Louis C.K. does a bit about that from like
Yeah.
Cinnabon.
But White Castle.
White Castle's
Any
awesome.
place you can go to get a thing. Any place you can go and get mini corn dogs in the quantity known as a sack. I'm in.
I've never had White Castle and not regretted my decision 2 hours later.
They're called sliders for a reason. They slide in and out.
I just love if you could get a suitcase of sliders.
Have you been to a real White Castle?
Yeah, Nashville.
It's not real, but no, it's a good one. No, but I'm saying, but like, so like the ones in Chicago. Like if you go to there's one in Cermak, Chinatown, right? And it's like a bulletproof glass one type of thing.
A real one.
Yeah.
Like you walk in here in like a little vestibule and you talk and you kind of like slot your money through a thing.
Yeah.
I went there. Now, granted, this was in 2012. No, 2015. This was in 2015. But I got a suitcase of sliders, a sack of mini corn dogs, a sack of onion rings. Which, when I say sack, I would say it's probably like larger than a large fry at McDonald's.
Oh yeah, I know this.
Onion rings, mini corn dogs, less than $20.
So, two quick stories that I want to tell.
I will forever like Mark's explanation of White Castle, though.
Which is what?
It's the only place he's ever eaten where his eyes hurt after.
That just kills me every time he says it. It's just so ridiculous.
Very funny.
Here's the deal. I will never argue for 1 second that White Castle is quality food.
No.
Just good.
It's good.
It's good.
I don't know why, but when he was describing the White Castle in Chinatown, you guys ever watched Rush
Cermak,
Hour?
Chinatown. Cermak, Chinatown.
What is it?
You
You
ever
know
watch Rush Hour?
Do you know
Oh,
what's
yeah.
in Cermak, Chinatown?
No.
The Ripley's Believe It or Not Hall of Fame.
It's pretty cool.
Or a museum.
You said you've never watched
No,
Rush
no,
Hour?
I've seen Rush Hour.
Kendall, how do you say museum?
Museum.
Makes me so mad that he says that.
Sorry, Ashley says a couple like weird ones that just piss me off.
MUZAM. Museum.
She says Bureau.
Bureau. Was she Wilfred Brimley? Why did she say it like that?
She says draw.
My
That's a very New England thing.
my mom says
Still
draw.
still
Does she
bugs.
call it hamburg instead of hamburger?
No.
Does she call it breakfast?
No. She's not Daryl.
She says draw.
Second Rush Hour, there's a scene where they go down to Chinatown, and Don Cheadle.
Oh,
Do you know the scene I'm talking
Man.
about?
Yep.
Oh my god, I don't know why that just made me think of that scene, but it's because I rewatched that like last year for the first time in like 5 or 6 years. When I was first watching it, I didn't realize that was Don Cheadle, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's fucking incredible!"
TNT is pretty good for playing Rush Hour.
just 2 and 3 though, not 1.
When Paul was telling this story about ordering for $20, reminded me. I went 2020 in February. We went up. Me and Nick went up to PAX East in Boston.
Okay.
And I got very, very high for the very first time. And I said to Nick, listen, I need food. Our hotel was literally directly across the street from Quincy Market.
There you go.
We hit up about
Thank you, sir.
seven different places at Quincy Market. And then I said to Nick, this is great, but none of these places have fries. I need some fries. I don't remember the name of the place he took me, but they had like 40 different like dipping sauces or shit for fries. I must have ordered like 4 pounds of fries, got back to the hotel room, poured them all out on the bed, and just ate and passed out in those fries until the next morning.
Wait. You're telling me you just like poured them out like the comforter of your...
No, like I was sitting there like this and just
Kendall, that's a good pour.
eating and
Thank you.
eating, and they were just spilling out as I was trying to stuff
That's a
my
good pour,
face.
Matt. Look at that pour.
It's a pretty good pour.
It's got a nice ombre color. Ombre?
Ombre?
I don't know. Is that what girls like when they get like blonde to dark or something like that?
Hombre.
Ombre.
Homeboy?
All right, so
What else you got?
Well, did you vote for White Castle or Starbucks?
White Castle.
Oh, all right. There was about to be
Paul.
violence.
White Castle.
No, you didn't do it right.
Why?
You have to go all the way over so the whole flap goes all the way across.
Didn't the entire flap go all the way across?
No, look at the fucking tab. It's
I-
vertical.
You got an alfalfa can there, guy. All right.
Get this guy a fucking puppers.
This guy fucking pumpers.
You guys have a passport?
Yes, we're going to Toronto.
I don't have a passport. I gotta get a
Kendall!
passport. Because we have to... You can't go across...
Yeah, I don't have a passport. I don't have an active passport.
I have an active passport. I had to go to Mexico.
Pick up car. Damn.
That is hilarious.
All right. We got Five Guys versus Panera.
So here's the thing. I like Panera a lot. I do.
I do too.
It's expensive as fuck.
I know.
They're good
But-
for the like when the mood strikes you for Panera, it fucking hits.
That you pick two?
Yeah. Mac and cheese
No.
on point.
Oh, yeah, but I never get the mac and cheese. I was going to sandwich.
I just steal it from Ashley.
There you go. And Five Guys has gotten pretty fucking expensive.
Five Guys has gotten very
I
expensive.
think a milkshake, a large fry, and a cheeseburger now is
It's
like
$20.
No, it's more than that. It's like
Is it?
It's like $26.
There's no shot it's
Yeah.
that expensive.
Well, the thing is too. So remember back in the day, like, oh, how great is it? You get all these,
USA.
you get all these French fries. Like, hey, awesome. Now you're just paying for it anyway. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I just got a greasy paper sack.
I don't really want to talk about it. I get yelled at a lot when I talk about Five Guys
Why?
because their fries suck.
All right, good enough.
I mean, I like the fries, but I'm not going to crown them
You
as
have
the
to
best
ask
fry.
them, you have to ask for them well done.
No, they just suck.
They're not great, but if you ask for them well done, they're at least better.
They're overrated for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's also weird that they have Cajun fries.
I'm an ignoramus. I don't know the Cajun fry.
Dude, Cajun fries are good. Fries with Old Bay seasoning, on point.
They're called crab fries.
Yeah, wait, so we're just talking crab fries?
You had those at the Philly game
Yeah.
one time. Yeah, Chicky Pete's. Yeah. Five Guys.
Five Guys?
Panera.
I like Panera a lot. I really do, but like there's some like the gluttonous feeling of Five Guys. Because here's the deal. I like Panera a lot, but when I'm eating at a place like we're talking about these convenient type places, I usually kind of like to eat to the point where I feel gross, and I will never make enough money to do that at Panera.
Fair, but I'm still voting for Panera because when it hits, it hits.
Although I
tough.
will say they probably have the best cheap French onion soup on the planet.
Best what French onion soup?
Cheap.
Oh, cheap. Okay, yes.
Willie Brew had some good French onion soup.
Oh, man. I think if we gotta go
I
back.
work 20 minutes away from Willie Brew, and I've gone to get lunch a couple times.
That's cool.
Well, thanks for rubbing it in, Mass. I just want to drop that, a little bit of knowledge, for
Little
the first
bit.
time. Unbelievable.
I live 10 minutes from Kendall. We hang out a lot.
Yeah, I don't hang out with anybody from our group. It makes me kind of sad.
It's because you never want to hang out with us.
I mean, that's just not true.
No, we hang out all the time, man. It's just before noon, so you're never up.
It's also true.
With that being said, Five Guys advances.
You do like Panera, though. You're a sucker for the corn chowder.
So I like in general, I go to Chili's and I'll order 2 meals. So
We're talking about Five Guys and Panera, though, and you bring up
He
Chili's.
gets a 2 for $20.
no,
at
but
Chili's.
So at no, I'll order like the ribs, and then I'll order like
The crispy honey chipotle chicken crispers.
no. I don't like the chicken crisp. Well, I do. I take it back.
The honey chipotle chicken crispers are fire.
I take it back.
With the avocado ranch. You know something? Can I tell you something? There's something I order at Chili's pretty frequently, and I always regret it every time I get it. It's the honey chipotle crispy chicken and waffles.
Yep. Every
Waffles
single
are too
time.
sweet. They're too sweet.
Yep.
Waffles are too sweet, man. They're like crusted in like fucking like crystallized cum or something. It's disgusting.
I was going to say maple syrup jizz, but yours is better.
So the point I'm getting to is where I order 2 full meals at Chili's, I go to Panera and I order like 3 meals.
No cheers.
So, sorry. Here.
What do you mean you order 3 meals? So when you go to Panera, you drop $80.
I spend a lot of money. I'll get like the full chicken Caesar
You know,
salad.
you know what? Though? He's the bad guy to be talking about this, though.
All
And
right. So can we talk about
nothing
something
against
you
Kendall.
said, though?
It's just that Kendall gets anywhere between $500 and $700 in food gift cards every year.
Can we talk about something, though? He said he gets a salad from Panera.
Now, hold on. That's just one item.
Their salads are fucking terrible.
That's one item I get.
Can confirm.
I get the chicken.
Their salads are fucking terrible.
I get the chicken Caesar salad. I like the turkey bravado blah 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 whatever sandwich it is. I think it's whatever it's
Turkey
called.
bravado.
Yeah. I get the full sandwich of that, which comes with chips or whatever side you want, and then I'll get like soup, whatever the soup.
Fucking
You're fucking
terrible.
up. You're fucking up if your side's not bread.
Fuck it up, bud.
I get bread sometimes,
The bread's the side to get though because bread.
There's
is
no sometimes.
but I guess
All
I'm
the
saying
time.
I don't
bread
get.
is the side to get because when you get the bread, you go, "Could I get another piece of bread?" And they'll give you another piece of bread. You can't ask for another bag of chips.
Yep.
And if you get an apple, you're fucking
Well,
poor.
no, you should never get the apple. That's horrible.
Matt, you throwing up soon?
No,
Oh, all right. You kind of had like one of those like pre-throw up burps looking. Yeah.
I have like reflux going, but I'm not going to throw up.
Okay.
I gotta say, at least once about every 3 weeks, I think about eating a bowl of cereal out of your chin.
You're welcome to try it anytime you want.
All right.
We got some Cheerios, Frosted Flakes, or Christmas Captain Crunch, I think it's called.
Crispus?
Yeah.
Corpus Christi.
What is Christmas?
Corpus Christi.
What is Crispus?
Oh, Christmas. I'm sorry.
Oh, Christmas.
Christmas.
I heard Crispus too.
Crispus, right? Crispus?
That's what I heard.
I was like, what the fuck is Crispus?
Crisp ass crunch.
Christmas.
Oh!
All right. Shots, Rebecca.
Take it way back there.
Shot.
All right. This one.
He's the man.
He's a ram. He's a ram. He's a ram.
Despite
That was a good Eastern bit.
Yeah. Despite Paul's feelings, if he picks this other place, I'll be upset. Chipotle versus Blimpie.
Blimpie.
Come on, Blimpie sucks.
Better than Chipotle. Chipotle's trash.
You are full of it.
Chipotle is trash.
Both of them are trash. Chipotle is less trash.
Blimpie's the worst place ever.
Hey, just because the one in Willimantic got shut down for having rats in the ham doesn't mean anything.
I wonder if that is like still up. That abandoned building.
Probably.
Of a Blimpie.
I'll tell you next time I go to Willowbrew.
Massey, shut up. I'm so mad to find out this information.
Blimpie was good back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah,
Back in Nam.
So what if every delicatessen? So what if every delicatessen meat you ordered was shaved, not by choice?
It's just a.
I tell you what, though, I will say Blimpies is the only place I've ever gotten a bologna sandwich where the bologna was shaved.
Oh my god.
Yeah, shaved bologna. It's real weird. Hey, you ever had liverwurst?
Yes.
I described it to Kendall as a waterlogged bologna.
That's actually a pretty good.
Right? That's pretty good, right?
So horrible. It's so horrible. Listen,
It's so good.
I'm willing to give it a shot.
Yeah.
I feel
Good,
like-
good to know. Do you have any?
No,
Then move on.
But
Next,
the
your
point-
bracket's taking forever.
Listen, we're having fun here.
I have a pretty good bit coming
All
up.
right, Mose
Yeah.
versus D'Angelo.
Moe's.
D'Angelo.
I accept either.
All right, then I'll go D'Angelo's here.
I think the reason I go D'Angelo is because they're so infrequently found.
I have one like 3 feet from my house.
Right. But that's not near my house.
Fair enough.
All right, we got Boston Market versus Little Caesars.
Boston Market.
Boston Market.
You know, I had a kid in the library the other day while I was working on one of the computers nearby.
And for a second, in my head, I thought he said I had a kid in the library while I was working out, and I was like, "What the fuck were you doing?"
And he was talking to his friend about just eating full rotisserie chicken, and I damn near just spit out what I was drinking. It was great.
I'll have you know that I had Boston Market with Jeff Martin on the stoop of this house, and I watched him drop an entire quarter leg of chicken because a moth landed on him.
Hilarious.
That kid is just embarrassing.
Kendall, what do you got?
Jersey Mike's versus White Castle.
White Castle.
Mike's.
I am
Kendall, it's okay.
I am a slut for Jersey Mike's. I
All right,
love
it's
Jersey
fine.
Mike's.
I don't need your guys' justification to enjoy White Castle.
I mean, White
I
Castle's
literally
fantastic.
told you that I eat liverwurst and mayonnaise sandwiches. You think I give a
Not bad.
fuck about what anybody else thinks?
Five Guys versus Chipotle.
Five Guys.
Chipotle.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Like 50-50.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Five Guys. All right.
Boston Market.
All right. Sorry, D'Angelo.
Are you going to vote D'Angelo?
No.
Oh.
Boston Market.
Jersey Mike's.
Do you know why Boston Market deserves to win this?
Why?
Because they do the thing that every single place should do.
What's that?
You can go up and order just a side sampler. You can get a thing of 4 side dishes as a meal.
Yeah.
That's the best.
There are just places that don't have 4 good sides.
No, but I'm saying, but every restaurant should do that.
Fair.
Yeah.
Every restaurant should have like a make your own app sampler.
I agree.
I'm sick and tired of everybody trying to stick me with their fucking garbage app that's not selling. It's like, oh man, I love Mod Sticks. Oh, and nachos and cheese curds. Oh, and fucking Dijon pickle chips. Sweet. Thank you, Buffalo Wild Wings.
All right. Jersey Mike's versus Five Guys.
Jersey
Jersey
Mike's.
Mike's.
Jersey Mike's
Boston Market.
versus Boston Market.
Boston Market.
Jersey Mike's.
Ooh, Boston Market is the
Market.
GOAT.
I just wanted to see.
Boston Market, just for the standpoint that Jersey Mike's hangs up those stupid fucking New Jersey coast
Yeah.
pictures in their establishment.
I ate at the OG one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Fucking New Jersey.
Ha 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 ha! What town in New Jersey, guy?
Mike's.
That was pretty good. I don't know. It was on one of the fucking beaches near the pier. I don't remember what town we were in. We were
it's
going to
one of those
visit
things
Ash's
where it's
cousin.
Like I know it's not like a talent, like, and we pretty much all have it in the group, which is why we're like all such good friends. I know it's not a talent that like is like rare to find, but I can't think of a talent on this planet I'd rather have than like immediate quick humor.
I don't have
Yeah.
quick humor.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I
don't.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Now, see, there's a reason our group meshes so well because we have that ability to make each other laugh and just even if it's just nonsense. Like
Right. I make Kyle laugh. Kyle makes Kendall laugh. Kendall makes Mock laugh. Mock makes me laugh. And you help with the IT.
And there we go.
see,
Handles my point right there.
I tell you what, though. I wish we were all friends when we were like 6, all the way to like now.
Why?
First of all, how fucking awesome would it be to have Massey conducting like a fucking LAN party for fucking GameCube nights?
I mean, I'll still do it.
Yeah,
Double dash all night, baby.
I won't spend the money on a GameCube.
I have my GameCube
Yeah,
still.
but, no, but I'm talking about like hooking up all the multiple GameCubes.
Well, Mock
So, me and
will
my
find
friend-
a reason not to come, so we'll only have 4 players, so we'll be fine.
Because I remember, like me and my friends, we used to bring our GameCubes and our TVs, and so we would hook up our GameCubes together, and then hook them up to the TV. So we would sit, we would make a circle of the TVs, and we would sit, so we would all get a full screen of just our race, but race each other.
Can I tell you guys a story that'll surprise nobody?
yes,
Back in high school,
So yesterday,
pretty good.
I like
yeah,
that.
I was like a 7. Didn't have the duration.
2009, 2010.
Oh, sorry. Can I interrupt you for a quick second? I had a 10 this morning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fart or burp?
burp. I had a 10
Where were
driving.
you?
in the shower.
Ooh, shower burp.
No,
beer?
but I had a real 10. I had a real 10.
Like a. That's a real 10. You know, a little bit
I
of
took a
Vomite.
shower and I put long cut in,
Ooh.
and I burped, and the long cut tickled down the back of my throat while I was burping.
Oh,
and
no.
so like I couldn't stop burping though, but the long cut made me gag, and then I projectile vomited my morning coffee all over the shower curtain.
Oh,
That's one thing you burp with long Canadian. It kind of erupts everything. It just
All right, go ahead. Back in high school,
2009, 2010.
same hairline.
better hairline.
I gotta tell you
surprisingly.
something. I think I make jokes that would make Mock laugh more when he's not here. If Mock was here and I made that joke, he wouldn't be able to control himself.
Which they're always at my expense. Mine are Kyle's.
Dude, your blessing into the group with Mike Mock was when you made fun of Kyle that day in the car.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Kyle.
It was so funny.
Had no idea who the fuck Kyle was.
So funny. Was that the day I drove to the minivan down the stairs?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, go ahead. Back in high school. Same hairline.
World of Warcraft. Wrath of the Lich King was a relatively fresh expansion. And
Okay, if you say so.
we
I
would,
like how we
have,
dispute him.
What do you mean recent?
we would have frequent raid night LAN parties in my basement. And there would be 5 or 6 of us with these beefy ass laptops. Dude, the temperature in that room easily reached 130 degrees just from the heat that those laptops were giving out.
I believe it's wretched.
And we would go till 2 or 3 in the morning. And those were the fucking days.
You know, did you ever go to one of the WCS Radio Club like video game things that
No,
we
because
held?
I never knew they existed until
What was
I
it
graduated.
called?
I can't remember. We did it like
Was it
once or
called
twice.
Nerdfest?
Yes, yes.
I would have
good memory.
gone.
I can't believe you didn't go.
I would have fit right in. I probably would have been their leader.
Well, so all it was just like, you know, hey, old school systems.
It's really, I really hate this fucking plate of cutlery in front of me right now.
Why is that?
We can move
I
that.
want to do this with my phone,
So move the cutlery.
but where? It doesn't slide around. I'm not going to pick
Fucking,
it up.
I was about to say, put it on the table behind you.
Is it just a basket or everything?
It's just a basket. It's just these forks.
Just
Here,
take
all
that
right,
and
I
put
got
it on the floor.
Airmail it. Just throw it on the ground.
God, making such a
What
fucking
a
mess.
fucking mess that would be.
I would have been Nerdfest leader. Like, I would have been the alpha nerd.
Yeah, probably.
So I remember it was
Porn.
a Smash Bros tournament, and then
I don't want to talk about Smash Bros.
I'm trying. There's usually 2 tournaments, and I don't remember what the other one would have been.
Madden?
No, I don't think it was Madden.
I was going to say, because Paul would have cleaned up with that.
she said it's Madden.
No, there
So-
was a sports game section.
So in Smash.
Hey, did you Sorry. You keep going. Could I have, because Mog's not here, I'm going to do his bracket. It'll go quick. We're going to do your segment.
That's fine.
There was some slurring of the words there. We will do your segment first.
I didn't even hear what the slur was, so let's count that
So
as a
we'll do
listen.
Yule. Did you do 16 things?
16, yeah.
So, one of my favorite things about working IT in a school is I have two bosses. I have my direct boss, who's the district head of technology, and I have the superintendent, who's never fucking there. Colin, if you're listening, it's been nice knowing you, bud.
Hey, listen, we're not live on Discord. I neglected to do that, so we're
Yeah,
good.
but you know what? He can be listening to this later. So,
That's true.
Colin,
That's
if you're
true.
listening to this, it's been nice knowing you, bud. I don't have to give a shit about anything I do or say. As long as I don't make racial slurs or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to be nice to kids. I don't even have to be nice to teachers if I don't want to. So, one of my coworkers runs the esports team there.
Mm-hmm.
He's not good at video games. I frequently kick his ass. Shocker to nobody. And he's trying to get a Smash team going for this coming year. I don't like to toot my own horn, but I'm going to do it here.
All right, bring it on.
I have 24 characters, and neither of you are going to know what this means. Ranked
And
in
a 17-inch dong.
ranked in global elite in the current Smash Bros. Iteration, which basically means I can play them well enough to be ranked on a global level.
24.
24 of like the 70 something, which is a good amount.
I mean, it sounds like it.
So this kid comes in talking a big game, like, you know, I play with my friends and they're not very good, and they stop playing with me because I'm so good. And it's like, okay, kid, you keep talking about it. It's fine. You live your best life. So he comes in the other day, and I'm trying to set up one of the new pieces of technology, which are these like touch view TVs we have, and he's like, I need the TV, and it's like, well, I'm working on it. So he's like, no, but we need it to practice. And they have to go through me to reserve the TVs, and I know he hasn't. Mm-hmm. It's like, I'll tell you what. I'll play you for it. I proceed to ruin this kid's day so terribly in front of 6 of his friends that it just made my day so much better.
Well, listen, you definitely goaded yourself in the,
Oh yeah, nothing makes me feel better than to ruin a kid's day or to embarrass them in front of the entire class. Because, like I said, I can yell at them with impunity. I don't give a shit. Because you know who's going to yell at me? Fucking nobody.
This just it feels a little bit better than yelling.
Oh yeah, like. Kids are constantly breaking their Chrome. I had a kid, Gronk spike his Chromebook into the ground in front of me in the library. And mind you, I charged him and got $400 for it, but not the point. This kid comes down to the library.
Did you fuck his mom?
I considered it. But she looks like a dog, so no. So stupid.
Because you suck.
Thank you.
I don't know why I do that so much.
I got this kid suspended the other day. Because what?
I'm just loving like your monologue. Type way that you're doing
I'm
this.
trying to go because I'm waiting for you to finish your
He's
bracket.
got like
No,
this.
you're doing your segment first.
What?
I said do your segment.
Oh,
first.
I didn't know this. Well, I want you to participate in that segment.
I will. I can do both.
I love this messy Ron White pacing that he's got.
I'm glad you picked up on it. That's what I was going for. And finish the story. So he comes in and he says, hey, I think my friend saw my password or got it somehow. He visited some illicit sites on my account. I don't want to get in trouble for it. And I said, okay. So I went and looked, and I said to him, okay, when did this happen? And he says, it happened Monday afternoon. And I said, okay, it's currently Thursday. I say, what happened to Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday? He said, what do you mean? And I flipped my computer around showing all of his search history. And I shit you not, the funniest one on his search history was big gay dicks.
All right.
Which made me laugh pretty hard.
Pretty right to the point with that search.
And I said, what's the deal with this? And he's like, oh, my friend must have gotten my Chromebook. And I said, your friend that wasn't in school that day?
Oh.
Tell me more.
And that kid killed himself.
I didn't do it in front of anybody else except for the assistant principal who's not going to say shit. Well, I needed him to actually get suspended. I don't have that power. So I said, listen.
I wish you had that power.
I do too, because I would be suspending a lot of kids.
Could you imagine Massey just suspending kids?
I've given out a lot of detentions.
What kind of fucking school is this? I tell you what, when I was in school, this is RAM, right?
No.
Okay.
Ford.
Either way, not earned. What grade level is this school?
High school and middle school.
I tell you what, I'm in 9th grade. A fucking IT guy comes between somebody I have detention. He's getting a swift go fuck yourself.
That's fine, but he still gets detention.
I just wouldn't have gone.
But
I also Middletown High, even though it was a big school, old school, loved it. Our detentions, like, what are your detentions at the school you
What do you mean?
like, what's detention? What is it? Like, when a kid gets detention, how do
You
they
stay
serve
after
it?
school for an hour.
Yeah. See, that's some bullshit. I had 6-hour Saturday detentions.
Oh God.
Fuck that.
And if you got, they were called double detention. If you got double detention was 6-hour Saturday, 6-hour Sunday.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Did you deserve it?
Huh?
Did you deserve it
Every
when you
time.
got it?
Every time.
Yeah, no, I give detentions out.
XLX and the personal finance teacher's coffee.
Yeah, that'll do it. I give out detention.
She said my mom was deadbeat.
Oh, yeah, fuck her.
Fuck her. She might be deadbeat, but she never shit her pants in front of kids. Tell you that.
God
Shit her
damn.
pants in front of kid. Me.
All right, so Kendall,
Yes.
Mom.
I told Paul about this bit that I wanted to do. I'm a little sad that Mox...
I'm pretty in on this bit. But here's the thing: we can do this bit a lot of times.
Yes, we can. I'm really sad Mox not here because I developed this bit because of him.
Okay.
For those listeners at home, I am one of the more internet-inclined members of this group.
Let's just get what you're getting at.
I watch a lot of anime.
There it is.
I'm just getting a computer myself.
So, a bit that I thought would be funny is seeing how you guys do with anime. Mostly because I have a couple of different bits I want to do with this.
Okay.
Going to give you a couple different ones. Like, I'll give you a fake one and a real one, and you have to tell me which one's the real one and which one's the fake one.
Okay.
Or I'll describe an anime to you, and you have to tell me if it's real or fake.
Okay.
Have you ever immediately known you were going to be bad at something?
Or I'll tell you the name of something, and you have to tell me what it's about.
All right. I like this.
So, I have a lot of these.
I was going to say, is this really a pen where the fucking thing doesn't retract?
Oh.
So, Paul,
Yeah.
I'd like to do this bracket and finish off with the anime thing now that I've described it. Can we do that?
All right. Ready for the bracket?
I'm ready.
All right. I'm going
Break.
I'm going to preface this with, if you've never had the thing, I will describe. I've had all 16 of these things.
Okay.
I will describe what it is to you. You can basically use your imagination because you're going to know more or less what it would taste like based off of the category that this is. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right. We're doing a bracket break 16 Little Debbie snacks.
Okay.
All right. You ready? Up first, we have the powdered donut minis versus the cosmic brownie.
You know, something about the cosmic brownie just really resonates with me. The little crunchy candy on the top.
I fucking hate the Cosmic Brownie. Because, and you know what? It's not a real Cosmic Brownie, but do you remember those fucking TV dinners with the little
Yeah.
penguin on it?
Little kid cuisines.
That's
Cuisine,
it.
yeah,
Kid
yeah.
Cuisines. Those fake ass
Watch your
Cosmic
mouth,
Brownies.
Kyle's listening.
Kyle, Kid Cuisines fucking suck.
You know what's funny? So, I was going to buy a kid cuisine for Amelia just so she could experience it. I feel like all kids should experience
Right.
that awfulness at some point or another. But we don't own a microwave in my house because we're from the 1800s. And I was starting to think, it takes 39 minutes in an oven to cook.
Not
Fuck
worth it.
that.
Not worth
Dude, do you know how long a Stouffer's mac and cheese takes in an oven?
it. A fortnight.
Pretty much.
Jesus
It
Christ.
takes 48 minutes for a Stouffer's mac and cheese in the oven. Because ovens cook from the outside in. Microwaves cook from the inside out. That's why it only takes 7 minutes in a microwave.
Oh, man.
Because while it's cooking, while it's vaping the inside with cancer, it's cooking the outside with fucking melanoma.
Outrageous amount of time in the oven.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I
Cosmic
tried air
brownie.
frying one once, didn't work. All right, so you
Cosmic brownie.
Cosmic brownie advance.
Fuck those powdered donuts.
They're so bad. All right, up next, the Christmas tree cakes versus the chocolate frosted mini donuts.
Okay, my vote would be for the donuts.
Chocolate frosted mini donuts.
However, I've never had the Christmas tree.
It's a shittier version than that.
So the Christmas tree cake is basically it's like a vanilla cake with like a white icing,
Okay.
and then like kind of like that cream in between the two cakes.
All right. I mean, I've kind of like purposely avoided that forever.
All right. Star Crunch Cosmics, which is basically kind of like a chocolate Rice Krispie treat type round with like a... actually, no, it's just like a chocolate... It's like a Rice Krispie treat. Chocolate Rice Krispie treat. Versus the Honey Bun.
Honey bun.
I'm one of the honey bun. I've never had the other one. The messages. Oh my god.
Didn't even offer it to me.
Sorry, bud.
The Paul Honeyman story is still so funny to me.
It wasn't a Little Debbie Honey Bun, though.
Oh, it was just like the Texas.
It was
It was a
Hostess
big.
Honey Bun.
Oh, it wasn't a big Texas.
No, it was a Hostess Honey Bun. I would never buy a big Texas Honey Bun.
Yeah, those are gross. But what happened?
Oh, we were at Pat's house. Me, Kendall, Jeff, Pat's future wife, but we didn't know it at the time, Renee, and her sister Barb. Yes, fat girl name.
Barb.
Man, I wish Jeff pulled the trigger that night. Anyway,
Did he have a chance?
not that night, a different night, but like everybody was trying to convince Jeff
Right.
that sex with her, and it was so funny. I wasn't there, but I've heard the stories, and I can imagine it. No, so we got wicked fucking drunk. I showed up late because I had work. I showed up with like a 12-pack of Bud Platinums for Pat, like a 30 of beer PBR or something.
Bird Dog too, right? No.
Yeah. No,
Was
we had
it
Bird Dog. 30 is something, and then a fifth of Bird Dog Blackberry whiskey.
Woof.
Yeah, so I drank most of that. Plus, Renee brought UV Blue,
Oh god.
which
Oh
I
my
drank
God.
a lot of. I passed out on.
Did you guys bring some Everclear too?
I passed out on Pat's couch, threw up in between the cushions. I woke up at 7. I had
Is this a maple?
No, this was at Pat's
Okay.
Pat's parents' house. I woke up at 7. I had to be to work for 9. I woke up, got a drink of water, went on the back deck, threw up for like what felt like 45 seconds straight. Tried to go out the front door to get to my car.
like that
Kyle was
family, I
sleeping in
bet.
front of the front door, and I couldn't move it. I couldn't move him or the door. So I walked through the back deck, climbed over the fence, got in my car, drove down the street to a gas station, Global gas station. Went inside.
Not a sponsor.
Went inside to get Snus, Gatorade, and something
Honey
to
Buns.
eat. I just needed something to eat. So I got a honey bun and figured, okay, cool. Got the honey bun. I ate 3 bites pretty quickly. went outside my driver's side window, threw it all up in the gas station parking lot, and then drove to work.
It's just so funny to me.
Attaboy.
You're hungover, you eat something, you just immediately throw it up like, oh fuck, I just spent money
Well,
on
the
this.
problem is you went for something sweet. You should have gotten something greasy.
It's a gas station.
Fair.
I wasn't going to eat the fucking worker.
Fair.
All right, up next, the chocolate frosted cupcakes, basically their version of the Hostess cupcake.
Yep.
Versus the strawberry shortcake rolls. So it's like a Swiss roll, but it's a
Strawberry shortcake.
vanilla cake with like a strawberry frosting.
I'm going with the chocolate, whatever it is. I
You're going
know.
with the all right, so I'm going to go with the cupcake as well.
Good enough.
All right. Fudge rounds, which are basically like chocolate
Fudge rounds.
Well, I
versus the oatmeal cream pie.
Oatmeal cream
I
pie.
knew Matthew was changing his mind.
Oatmeal cream
the
pie.
minute he said fudge rounds, I'm like, you're going to regret that.
That's like a goat right
All right, so
there.
the oatmeal cream pie advances.
Kendall, do you want to just save time and say that wins?
Well, listen, I'm curious. I mean, there
right.
might be some
You
dark
can
silk.
pick any fruit you want, but the fruit pies versus the zebra cake.
Well,
Zebra cake.
Kendall hates the zebra cakes. Kendall hates those
I'm not a big zebra cake guy.
things. Zebra cake advances. I'll save you
Zebra
the pressure.
Over there.
What is that? Is that hot chocolate?
No, it's chocolate milk.
The Swiss rolls versus the PB Crunch rolls. Or sorry, just PB Crunch bars. My bad.
PB Crunch bars.
So the peanut butter crunch bars was kind of like like a Butterfinger type peanut butter center with
the
chocolate
wafers?
on the outside. No, it wasn't wafers, but it was like a harder crunch peanut butter like a Butterfinger would be.
Okay.
Not creamy. So, but you can. So here's the thing. Because it's just the three of us, you can vote if you think that you've had Swiss rolls. If you think the PB Crunch roll is more, or PB Crunch bar is more enticing, you can vote for that.
I did like the Swiss roll, so I'm going to vote for that.
What did you vote for?
PB.
PB. I'm gonna go Swiss rolls here.
You bitch.
I'm sorry. And then Kendall's favorite, the banana marshmallow cream pie.
Banana marshmallow cream pie.
God
versus
damn.
the Nutty Buddies. The Nutty Bars.
Yeah, that's awesome too. I'm going.
I want to fuck with Kendall so bad, but I got to vote for the Nutty Bars.
Well, I mean, I would have voted for the Nutty Bars anyway. So
Remember Wix with those?
yeah.
God, it's so bad.
All right.
I got my foot resting on Paul's leg right now.
That's right. The
Going for the tip.
the Frosted Donuts versus the Nutty Bars.
Nutty Bars.
Nutty Bar.
All right, so hold on.
The Cosmic.
What's going to win, Nutty Bars or the oat milk cream pies?
I don't know.
The
I
Cosmic Brownie or the Swiss Roll.
Cosmic brownie,
Cosmic Brownie.
The
Some of those
Zebra
crunch.
Cake versus the Honey Bun.
honey bun,
Not even Fuck the zebra cake.
The Chocolate Cupcakes versus the Oatmeal Cream Pie.
oat milk cream pie.
Cream pie, yeah.
You should have said oatmeal first.
Yeah, I regret it.
Cosmic Brownie.
Look at Rebecca. No, he
Cosmic
doesn't.
Brownie versus the Oatmeal Cream Pie.
Oatmeal cream pie.
Yeah, oatmeal cream pie.
Honey Bun versus the Nutty Bar.
Nutty bar.
Yep.
Nutty Bar versus the Oatmeal Cream Pie. Nutty Bar.
Nutty Bar.
Whoa!
Nutty Bar.
Oatmeal Cream Pie is really good, though.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Really good runner up.
There's a really kind of like broke person Puerto Rican grocery store called Price Right.
Yeah.
I actually used to work at Price Right.
Is that true?
Hilarious. Because I tell you what, you know what's really funny about Price Right?
The one in Cromwell.
They basically
Wow.
only employ white. I remember that. I went to visit her
Yep.
one time. They only employ white people, but they cater to the Puerto Ricans.
This is Puerto Ricans and Indians.
Yeah.
Wow, Massey and This is a fun fact. I didn't know this.
You know Ashley worked at Price Right?
This is her first
We
job.
had sex on the mangoes.
This is also true.
It took him a second to like realize it. Yeah,
I had to sanitize it.
yeah, that was when I introduced Ashley to Big Time Rush, the old Nickelodeon show.
Oh.
Yeah. She liked that show, didn't she?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a boy band. Why wouldn't she? No, but so Price Right used to run a deal where it would be 2 for $4 on Little Debbie's from times. So whenever they had that deal, because at the summers I'd spend a lot of time at my dad's house. My stepmom, she would never spend money on stuff like that. And she was always a strategic grocery shopper. But when we'd go there, and that deal was done, she would always let me get four of them, 4 for $8. And I would always chip in 4 of my own dollars to get them to last me. And I would always get 3 boxes of oatmeal cream, 3 boxes of Nutty Bars.
Somebody got some hiccups. What were the other two?
No, 3 Nutty Bars, 3 oatmeal cream pie.
Said 4 for $8.
All right, well, 3 plus 3 is 6.
Yeah. So what were the other two? $4 for 8 boxes.
Nope. 4 boxes for $8.
Whatever.
I would chip in my own $4 to get 2 more boxes. 4 plus 2 is 6.
I like my math better. You are struggling over there, bud.
Yeah, the hiccups, man.
Just got to face that one real fast.
Go for it.
Oh, man.
God.
I couldn't be mad. Puking into a glass is so funny. I don't think...
What's the name of the shit that they drank on Family Guy? Epicac?
Oh, Ipecac, yeah.
Is it a real thing?
Yeah. Well, that's something we should do. I mean...
I am big at. I already throw up once a week. I'm good.
I tell you what, though. I've decided in our 30s when we're really, like, rough, this is when we do the spaghetti run.
The what?
The spaghetti run. Kendall used to pitch us all the time. You eat a pound of spaghetti with marinara sauce
And
then run a mile.
And then,
Dude, I can't run a mile now.
Last one to throw up wins.
yeah.
I can't run a mile now.
Listen, the spaghetti run is a classic that we need to do. It'll be our masters.
That needs a t-shirt. Not even the spaghetti run. That'll be our masters. Your TV is going fucking bananas right now. You need to connect that shit to the HDMI 4 right now.
I'd say if there's one thing to put us on the map, we do that challenge or whatever, and we film it, we submit it to the bar stools of the world.
Your mom's house.
I mean, the spaghetti run that would make us famous.
I'm good.
Come on, Mass. Spaghetti run.
Kendall's got beer envy. He sees me pouring a new one, so he's got to finish his to get another one.
He's right.
This is how you pour Guinness, by the way.
About 4 inches off the cup.
Look at that. Perfect head.
You're right.
It's got the creaminess cascading.
You're right.
Hashtag VR.
You're right. Now, how much do you attribute it to the 20-ounce glass?
I don't.
All right. Hey, even better.
Bring your glass over here. Let me pour it. You got to hold the glass while I pour
Hey,
it.
that's fine. Wowza. Oh, boy. Hi, Phil.
This is going to end great.
You act like I haven't been doing this for 15 fucking years.
Listen, I didn't doubt you for a second. I doubted myself.
Yeah, I believe you.
Old shaky hands Reed.
All right.
All right, I'm ready.
How do you want to do this? Because like I said, I have a number of different options we can play.
What do you think would be a good intro to this? Like, what would be the best one to kind of get
I
into
think
the
you and I
genre?
have to chug a Guinness so you finish first.
Well, you're going to win.
Yeah.
I'll chug a Guinness.
Do you want to tell me what an anime is? Do you want to guess if it's real or not? How do you want to play this?
So there was this one thing. This is a confessional time. All right?
Okay.
This is a confessional time. I've done it once. I've searched for it again. But
Hentai?
I've never used it. But one time I did spill to a cartoon.
Okay.
It was Sonic the Hedgehog.
It was a video of Blue fucking the redhead from Foster's Home for Imaginations.
Okay.
Yep.
Frankie Foster?
You know exactly what video I'm talking about.
Yep.
No, I did not spill that, but I've seen that video. Very
I have
funny.
no idea what he's talking about.
Very, very funny. You do know what I'm talking about. You
Do
know
I?
exactly. Yes, you do. You've seen that porn.
Do I?
Yeah, you have. There's no way you haven't. You're fucking Chris Massey.
I don't know if that's insulting or not.
It's not insulting. It's
Is what it is?
it is what it is.
All right.
No, I feel like this was the good time to say it. I found this one where this guy, he's on a train. If it's anime, if it's cartoon, Japanese cartoon, and there's like sex involved, is it hentai?
Hentai is an art.
That deleted scene is so funny.
You should have seen the fire in his eyes as he
Wait,
said it.
That's from something? Do you know
The
what
Office.
that's from? Is that from The Office?
Yeah, there's a deleted scene where Stanley
Stanley,
is looking
yeah.
at
Oh, it's
hentai.
Stanley?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Hentai is art. Now, so I have a quick question about that, classification-wise. So
Sure.
if it's Japanese-based cartoons with sex involved, is it hentai?
I think so.
I was just curious. I don't know. Anyway,
I
guys on
really
a train.
don't know what the classification is.
Guys on a train. Train kind of like jerks. He falls forward, lands face first into some tits.
As you do.
Then he falls backwards, pulls the skirt down. He's trying to get up, apologizing, falls forward again right into the crotch of another girl, 3 girls. Gets off the train, they all kind of like stare at him. They get off the train as well. He decides to take a long way walk home to avoid with them. Gets to the house, opens the door, all 3 girls are in the house. He's like, oh my God, what the
Oh, I know this one. It's
Do you? No. Oh. So it turns out this guy's coming home from school. He's like a boarding school. And his parents have hired him 3 tutors. Those are the girls. The parents
as you do.
are away from vacation. Yeah. In
Standard
classic
hentai plot.
Japanese fashion, instead of this just already being the perfect premise, oh, he's home alone with 3 hot girls. Why wouldn't sex happen? No. He happens to find what looks like a generic 5-hour energy in the fridge that gives him lasting erections.
Right.
Yeah.
As you do.
Yeah.
And
I just
so
ran out of mine.
The first sex scene is this girl reaching for the remote for the air conditioner, bypasses the remote, grabs the erection.
Wow.
Yeah.
Common mistake.
Yep.
You know.
Mhm. Then he has sex with a girl in the
This is-
shower. Then he has sex with another girl.
So funny.
Then it's like a threesome, a threesome, a threesome, and then a big foursome.
Close out the program strong.
As you do.
So I decided one time a while ago I wanted to see what hentai was like outside of the more aggressive stuff. I can't do the technical stuff.
If Mock was here.
And I started watching it. I got through the first 3 solo sex scenes, no touching. Then there was like this kind of like titty fucking scene. And I was like,
All right.
Well, all right.
I mean, I know
Found
it's a
Paul's
cartoon,
thing.
but it's like if that girl was real, she'd be hot.
Found Paul's thing.
That's not my thing. It was just like
It's partially your thing. All right, Kendall.
All right.
it was a weird time.
Do you just want titles, or
You know what else I stumbled onto real quick in the porn world? I don't know what it's called. I don't know what you know how there's like the porn sites like Bank Bus, Brazzers,
Sure.
all that type of stuff.
never seen it?
Yeah, that's a movie you have seen. I stumbled onto this one and I couldn't do it, especially because like the tentacle thing grosses me out. But it was real life, like animatronic tentacles.
Yeah, no, I know it. Yeah. When I was all right, so hold on.
Yeah.
No. So there is actually a backstory to that. When I was
This bulge in my sweatpants was by accident. This is a bad show topic right now. I just want that to be known.
when I was looking
I apologize to the listeners, but this is the real us.
when I was looking for images to make the group chat picture
Yep.
for mock, I was trying to do as much save search as I could to not like actually find nudity.
Yep.
I came across that and I was immediately like, nope. And it made me very uncomfortable.
Okay, his iPad just lit up. There were 4 apps present. See how many you can guess. You get 6 guesses.
All right. The ESPN app.
Yeah, I guess that's technically 4.
Oh, it is 4, isn't it?
Technically.
All right.
Technically.
3 apps and 1 Apple thing.
Yep.
All right. ESPN app.
Okay.
Bleacher Report app.
Okay. Think of the guy. Think of who it is. Whose iPad it
Like
is.
the
The
PlayStation
hentai app.
the PlayStation Store
Are you
app.
trying to say PlayStation and
Well,
Flintstones
no.
at the same time?
You made
The
me laugh.
Flintstones app.
You made me laugh. And Apple Pay.
No, none of them.
Wow.
You were
4 for
close.
4.
You were close with one of them.
With 2 of them. ESPN and
2 of
Bleacher
them you were
Report.
close to one. The Athletic,
Okay.
Discord. That's why I said think of Mass.
Yep.
Twitter
Okay.
and
What else?
reminders.
Also
Yeah,
found on my
Athletics.
phone is
That iPad's been
Ring,
taking pictures of me the whole time.
Ring and Instagram.
Also, I know we don't do a visual podcast, but I'm really feeling myself in the vest game.
Yeah, it looks good.
You look good.
I just
I'm a big fan.
Samantha hates it
Why?
because she's a dumb bitch.
Can't confirm.
No, I'm just kidding.
Love you, Samantha. All right.
I don't.
All right.
I do.
Do you want just titles or do you want titles and synopses?
Well, I do want to hear is let's do titles.
All right, we're just
Shark-
going to do titles.
I know we're running out of time, but Shark Tank pinch.
We're going to 10 15, 10 20.
Shark Tank pitch.
Go ahead.
All right. Just Dance, but it's hentais and you have to do the motions.
Hilarious.
Like a VR game.
Pretty sure that already exists. I'm the one who created it.
But is it called Just Fuck? But it only in
Ooh, missed marketing opportunity.
only in Japanese symbols?
They're called kanji and they're art.
The fucking the Tom Segura bit about Japanese symbols so fucking
I'm
funny.
gonna have to go watch that after this.
Oh, he's sitting there. He goes. We were at Myrtle Beach, and my best friend and so and so said, "I bet you can't eat that many hot dogs." So I got the Japanese symbol for loyalty tattooed on my beanbag.
What? All right, Kendall
All right.
Oh, hey, you want to make a mess? Let's chug these Guinnesses as he reads them.
and Paul. Is this real or fake? That time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Real? I'm pissing quick because it wouldn't be a show without it. And then tell me the answer.
Paul?
I'm gonna go fake.
Okay.
It sounds too on the money.
That is 100% real.
Yeah, I believe you.
And it is one of the top 10 most popular anime of all time.
That's so gross. It was a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh boy, here we go. What you got in the car for me? Her and Kendall really mooching off of you right now.
Nothing really good.
No?
No, not really. Kind
All
of the
right.
same stuff you saw last time. I mean, I have 3 bottles of the new Moet Rosé Ice champagne and 3 bottles of the new Ciroc vodka flavor, but I need those for work. Can you hand me Kendall's beer?
Sure.
He doesn't want that anymore.
Kendall, that was real.
Oh, nice.
And not only is it
Help me
real,
out, man.
Oh, thank you.
it is one of the most 10 most
the same
popular
thing.
anime of all time. Not of all time, but currently.
Wait, what was the ranking?
It's top 10 right
So
now in
this other hentai
popularity.
one time where this girl comes back to like her hometown, and she reunites with like a friend, and she saves him from like being bullied and stuff. And he's got this like ability to like he like has sex and releases, and then immediately gets hard again. But it makes me laugh. Sometimes I watch it just for fun. To be honest with you, I really do. I keep it bookmarked. And the only reason is because it makes me laugh every time. Where it's like, you know how we do like the "that's my ass" joke?
Yep.
Every single girl that he like kind of like rapes in the hentai, they also kind of say the same thing. Where it's like when he forces them to like perform oral, they like go to it and then they back when they go, "It stinks," and it makes me laugh every time.
Very funny.
Mass, you know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea. I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense.
I'm going to go real again.
Go fake.
100% real.
Yeah. I'm noticing a trend.
I'll tell you, that's
Here is the picture for Beaufrey.
Wait, so there's sex in there?
No.
It's anime. It's
Yes,
anime.
just anime, not hentai.
I was thinking hentai.
I mean, I'll tell you, that is way too wordy to be.
So there is a ever-growing genre, and it's complete.
Is that your phone?
Yeah.
Yes, it sure
What were you
was.
trying to do there?
I just wanted to look at a message real quick.
Go ahead and pick that up.
Unbelievable.
There is a genre that is growing in anime right now called isekai. And isekai basically means the Japanese have this really weird like preference where like
Love you, Rebecca.
something
Love
happens.
you, Rebecca.
Love you, Rebecca.
Yeah, I love
And
you.
Oh, okay.
they
They
end
don't
up-
love us so much.
they end up as the main character in some kind of different world. Like they get teleported to this different world and they're like able to do a bunch of it's a fantasy setting. Like I'm a bored salesman and something happened and I get teleported to this magic world and suddenly I'm the main character. Completely overdone. It's one of the most boring tropes in anime because they're all trash. They're all the same shit. Speaking of which, let's talk about
What's like is Naruto the most popular anime?
in terms of what? Like most recognizable worldwide?
Most,
Probably.
most viewed.
Most viewed. We'll get there. I'll talk about it a little bit towards the end. I would say no currently. Pretty close probably, but probably not.
Is One Piece considered a top 10 anime?
Yes. All current 1,075 episodes of it.
That's ridiculous.
It has been going on for 20 years.
Well,
And you know what's even crazier to think about that? He said that 1,075 episodes,
Currently.
20 years, currently, doesn't even come close to sniffing the grundle of The Simpsons.
No, it doesn't.
Or
Let's
Family
see.
Guy. What's Family Guy on now? Well,
20 years Family Guy, too.
how long was the hiatus on Family Guy?
Only, I don't think it was a year for sure. I don't know if it was 2 full years. It was a year for sure.
Because they started in '99, right?
99, yep.
Hey, Master, did you jerk off to an Angry Beavers hentai?
Yes.
Yeah. Kyle would too.
Yeah.
A lot of Guinness cans.
Classroom Restaurant of Doom.
Classroom Restaurant of Doom.
All right. I'm going to go not real here.
I'll go real.
Man, we're doing pretty good here. 3 for 3, 0 for 3.
Okay, listen, I've seen all these.
All right.
Guy has Apollo.
I think we're going to switch it up a little bit, and I think we're going to have a little bit of fun with this. Kendall, I want you to tell me.
In 3 sentences. No, keep like a limit on it. I'm assuming you're going to have us describe what it's about.
Yeah.
All right.
So I give my synopsis.
Yeah, 3 to 5 sentences.
Okay. All right.
Kendall.
All right. What do we got?
I gotta tell you, I know we're doing anime, but it's gonna be really hard for me not to go porn.
Tell me what Steins Gate is about.
All right. Steins Gate. Very, very classic. All right. So basically, we're talking about.
Can I chime in real quick before he goes?
You can do your own one.
All right.
So it'd be like a versus, like a description.
Sure.
All right.
We're not gonna have the same.
All right. So I'm gonna go a post military type world.
We're gonna be closer than I thought.
All right. Kind of like there was never really like a war, but it was kind of like a rising of two groups of like always militarizing, and basically everything kind of calmed down, and now we're dealing with the fallout of that. All kind of like, well, hey, we built up to this point, but now where are we at?
He described about 30 different anime there.
Can you repeat the name?
Steins Gate.
Okay. All right. So.
And I will read the actual summary from my anime list.
Steins Gate.
Not my personal anime list. My
Steins
anime list is the website.
Kendall, you can because you didn't ask this question, so if you don't want this to be answered, that's fine. Feel free to veto it. Could you spell Stein for me?
Yes, I like to hear it.
Steins.
Okay. All right. In a reimagined 1940s,
I knew this is exactly where he was going to
a
go. with
female
this.
version of Hitler
Never mind.
Man,
takes over control of the United States, and her minions of demonic rodents threaten life in the Eastern Hemisphere, while a brigade of rogue marsupials
oh my god.
fights back.
I might watch that.
Here's the deal. You can tell me I'm wrong, but you can also tell me you want to watch that.
Oh, 100%. Steins Gate follows an eclectic group of individuals who have the ability to send text messages to the past. However, throughout their experimentation process, an organization named CERN has been doing their own research on time travel and tracks them down. Now it's a careful game of cat and mouse to not get caught and, moreover, to try and survive.
I'd like to argue that I was closer,
I think Paul was like if we were to do like a who gets
and
a
Frank
point
was
there,
the mouse in the situation.
I think Paul was
Germans
closer.
are the cats.
Steins Gate is considered a pretty good anime. Very mystery and
Yeah, I think
stuff-
he touched
stuff
more of those
focused.
points than I did on that.
all right.
Look, all I'm asking is for anybody who's listening to this podcast years from now, when you create an anime based off of one of the things,
Do that one.
here's the deal. No. I don't care which one you pick. We don't even need a lot of money. Just give us 0.5%.
Right.
Just give us something.
If anybody actually listens to this podcast, and if those people that listen to this podcast actually watch anime, I want them to hear what you guys think JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is about.
You first or me first?
I'll go first this time.
Okay.
All right. All right. I'm not going to specify what, but the adventures of a female trapped in an animal's body as she rekindles old flames and broken relationships whilst on a journey to find her Homo sapien status. Love comes unexpectedly. Boom!
All right. That's a good synopsis.
Could
Kendall.
also be the 8th Harry Potter book.
Tell me what JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is.
Okay, we're talking a early high school girl. We'll call it like a sophomore year type girl
Careful.
who is kind of just like getting
No,
her
that's a popular anime trope.
Yeah, I know.
getting her footing in kind of like a regular high school world where there's the cliques, there's all these the jocks, the nerds, this, that, and that, and trying to find that happy medium. And and yeah, we'll just keep it that simple.
Hey, before you read the synopsis, Mass, what's the over/under on you showing up for disc golf this coming Sunday?
I'll be there.
I really want you to be there.
I'll be there.
I don't even care if you play.
I'll be there.
I just want you to walk with us.
I'll be there.
I'm bringing food. Bringing food and bev.
I really hope you're not bringing the wasabi peas.
Huh?
I really hope you're not bringing the wasabi peas.
No. Wasabi corn nuts.
There we go.
Lychee corn nuts.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, we got a Kyle involved.
I can't even begin to
Lychee
this.
is not Hispanic. Lychee is Asian.
I was thinking leche, like milk.
I can't.
Yeah, it's still Asian.
I can't even begin to describe JoJo's Bizarre Adventure
Oh boy.
because it's so fucking weird. It's a show.
Are either of us 5% there?
No.
All right. It's a bummer. We're at 2 milliliters.
Himbo stepbrother vampire fights.
An executed Cincinnati gorilla stepbrother? You said Harambe, right?
So this is just the first season. This is one of the most memed animes out there right now,
All right.
and probably will be for a long time.
Fuck you, Kyle. Bulls beat the Sixers.
The first season involves a plot to take over the family's inheritance by getting adopted in, framing the real son, who's a good guy, and taking over the inheritance. When he gets caught, his idea is to stick on this stone mask that turns him into a vampire and proceeds to torment said son after killing the father. And the son gains this power called the ripple effect. In broken English, is called hamon.
All right, so kind of Kyle.
It's ham in Spanish.
Yes, it is, which is why I couldn't watch it seriously for the first time I tried to watch
Is it
it.
really ham in Spanish?
Yeah, hamon is ham, which is the entire time. I watched this with a friend of mine, Dave. I couldn't watch it seriously. It's like, you need to watch it through.
Hey, a quick question. Is it possible that
We watched this together?
ham is just hamon in English?
Possibly.
I'd like to know what language came first.
So
Thugonomics was first.
Word life.
this entire
It's a
series
gracious thugonomics. Word life.
is filled with pop culture references. Like, one of the main characters' name is Robert E.O. Speedwagon.
That's ridiculous.
I gotta tell you something. When he said that, I immediately thought REO Speedwagon. Heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend. Another
later-
good Family Guy episode.
Later on in the seasons, they gain these powers called stands. One of the main characters' powers is called November Rain. It's David Bowie is one of the names of the villain. Vanilla Ice is a villain. It's hysterical. It's the most memeable anime there is. Kendall and Paul.
Did we just talk about the same anime the whole time?
Yeah.
Vampires to David Bowie?
Yeah.
I mean,
Same thing for 4 seasons.
I guess if you mix it vampires and David Bowie, you just get U2, so.
that's fair.
Some of the best English
Your iPad
of all
just
time.
took a picture of me.
That's all right.
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
Do you want to guess if it's real? Do you want to tell me what it is?
Can I pop this?
No.
That sort of thing. I kind of like our synopsis thing.
Oh, we can do both. We can do both. Can we do both?
Let's do both. Let's do both. Oh, so
I'll give a synopsis of something that's fake.
we claim that it's real or fake, and then give our reason.
Okay. That's fine.
I was trying to get it in the wine glass. I was 40 feet left.
Can somebody tell me
If
What-
you're fat,
the answer to that question? Is yes.
you're not fat.
I mean, I'm pretty fat.
Pleasantly plump.
All right.
More cushion for the push.
Can somebody tell me what Neon Genesis Evangelion is?
Here's the thing. It all matters. How is Evangelion spelled?
Does it really?
Yeah, it matters. Because I have to know if I'm going Borg or Klingon here.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
Does it? What? No.
It's the
Klingons make funnier characters. Borgs make way fucking hotter humanoids. Kendall, back me up on this.
7 of 9 is a dime.
Yeah. And fucking, what's his name? Worf. Funny character.
Let's see if
I wanted to call him Kroger for some reason.
Let's see what this autocomplete says.
Genesis speed.
Evangelion. Evangelion. Evangelion.
Hold on. What's it called again? The whole thing?
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
All right. I'm going to go with fake.
But it is synopsis.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you why I think it's fake, but I'll give you a synopsis.
So I'll say it's real.
All right. Is it real or fake?
It is real. It is
Okay.
widely considered one of the most popular of all time.
Unpopular?
Most popular
All
of
right.
all time.
Do you want me to get mine
I
first?
have
Or you got what you got already?
something so fucking good. But you go first because you got it
Okay.
right.
Right. Deal.
I
Okay.
have 3 more I want to do.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna go with. I need the
I
name.
cannot wait to hear Kyle Mock do this.
I want to hear the. I want
I
the
might
title.
do some of the same for them just because I want to hear it.
So fine with it.
I want the title one more time.
Neon Genesis Evangelion. It looks like this.
Okay. All right. All right. So we're talking about here.
I said to me work. Sorry, I got work emails at 10:08 at night.
Tell them to fuck off.
It's gonna be terrible tomorrow if that's happening. All right. So we're dealing with two factions. We're talking about people. They have a certain kind of feeling the way things should work in the world. Another group that they have a newer way. Hey, we got to do things this way. You guys are wrong. And we're trying to. It's sort of like a takeoff on kind of like an '80s thing. There's new technology, but there's old references to that new technology, and it's kind of like a constant struggle of what's the right way to do things. That's my synopsis.
Okay, all right. Here's my synopsis. I have 2.
Combine it.
I don't want to combine.
Give me 2.
Listen. Take two synopses. That's fine.
I'll take the one that I think, and then I'll take the fun one. Is that fair?
All right.
Okay. All right, so the real one is an extraterrestrial group terrorizes Earth, but it's like a rogue Earth, like a Mad Max type Earth,
Okay.
and it follows like a character, but also like a group. Does that make sense? Like a character within a group.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Kind of
I
thing?
got you. I got
see what I'm
you.
saying? Who are like combating the extraterrestrials, but like in Mad Max style, so with like rogue, like weaponry, like shit fashioned from like an apocalyptic type of thing.
I got
it's
you.
like an apocalyptic Independence Day. All
All right.
fun one. Can you read it again? The name.
Neon Genesis.
Yup.
Evangelion.
Okay. So, Star Trek, but Captain Picard is an evangelist or whatever it is called.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like
Evangelist?
a TV preacher.
Yeah.
Evangelist.
Evangelist. So,
I-
Star Trek, but Captain Picard he just uses Star Trek abilities to preach the word of God to alien races.
I'd watch that today.
That would be awesome.
Paul,
Yes.
pretty close on your first synopsis.
Oh, man. I thought I was going with the Picard one.
Summarized by giant robots fighting extraterrestrial giant robots and depression and sadness and Shinji, you need to get on the fucking robot.
What'd you say?
Shinji, you need to get in the fucking
so
robot.
like a quote?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, I don't know what that is.
15 years after the cataclysmic event known as the Second Impact, the world faces a new threat. Monstrous celestial beings called angels invade Tokyo 3, one by one. Mankind is unable to defend themselves against...
Hold on. What the fuck happened to make Tokyo 2?
Yeah, we kind of missed out on something here.
Mankind is unable to defend themselves against the angels, despite utilizing their most advanced munitions and military tactics. Their only hope for human salvation rests in the hands of NERV, N-E-R-V, mysterious organization led by the cold General Iraqi. NERV operates giant humanoid robots dubbed Evangelions to combat the angels with state-of-the-art advanced weaponry and protective barriers known as the Absolute Terror Fields.
That was pretty good. That was pretty close.
That was good. I thought that was good.
Pretty good. What the fuck was Tokyo 2, though?
Yeah, that's a big miss.
Also,
on,
side note, just because it's Japanese, it's not anime or hentai. Have either of you watched that show Alice in Borderlands?
No. What is Alice in Borderlands?
Bro. Hold on. Mass, not to hijack some of your time here. Fucking worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What's that from?
I know what you're talking about too, but I can't think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that from? Anyway, give us your best Ed.
Hi, girly.
Yeah, that's so good. All right. So Alice in Borderlands is like, you know how there was all the hype around Squid Game?
Sure.
Which, I'm not going to lie, I actually like Squid Game.
That's pretty good.
You have to be, the thing is like, I think Kendall could get by it. Like, Kyle could never watch it. No. Because you have to get by the dubbing.
Sure.
That's the thing. It's like you're watching it. If you watched it on Netflix.
Let me tell you what doesn't fucking matter to me.
Yeah, we know. Trust me.
This fucking guy.
This fucking dude. The guy who fucking watched the hentai version of Gossip Girl.
It was pretty good.
Fuck.
I'd recommend it. 7 out of 10.
Alice in Borderlands, right? It starts. I'm not giving anything away here. It starts with these three kids, not creative kids, like
Teenagers, late
not
teenagers.
teenagers, like in their 20s.
Are they?
Yeah,
Are they that old?
Yeah, they're like in their 20s because they have like jobs and
Asians
shit.
look younger.
Yeah, that's true, man. It ain't racist if it's positive.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Just a stereotype.
Black people don't mind if you tell them you can jump higher. Just mind if you tell them if they get sickle cell anemia.
Hey.
God damn.
Yeah. So
Ryan Clark?
goodness is dangerous.
Does he
No.
have sickles?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Who does?
Brian Clark.
Yeah, that's why he didn't play in the game where the Tim Tebow beat the Steelers.
I did not know that.
If Ryan Clark was playing in that game, that probably would not have happened.
Probably not.
No, seriously,
Anyways,
it probably wouldn't have happened because the guy who was filling in for him completely undercut the route and missed the tackle.
on Demaryius Thomas, yeah,
And Troy Polamalu is not that fast.
he is not. He just hits like a fucking Mack truck.
That's right.
Paul, tell
Good
us
hair,
about
though. Good hair. Good hair.
tell us about Squid Games 2.
No. Squid Games 2. Alice in Borderlands.
I couldn't remember what we were talking
Starts off with these three guys, right?
Yep.
They do something, and they're running from the police, and they hide in a bathroom stall. And they're hiding in there for what seems like maybe like 2 minutes. When they come out, Tokyo is fucking demolished. Right? Have you seen this?
I've seen like parts of it.
So they come out and they're trying to figure out what happens. And basically, they kind of like start to figure out, this group of three guys, that there's one kind of like main character, but he's part of a group of three, where they stumble onto a challenge. Mm-hmm. And the challenge, if you win, you get rewarded a playing card from a deck of cards. So there's the challenges, which you'll learn throughout the series. Each suit is a different type of challenge. So like a hearts suit is like a heartbreaking type of thing. Like something like, you're probably going to have to make a sacrifice of somebody that you're with or something like that.
Right.
Whereas like a spade, and I can't remember exactly because it's been a while, and I haven't watched the second season. I keep forgetting to.
Pretty good though.
Yeah. Have you seen the second season?
Not the second season.
Oh.
Just
Or like a spade
The
might
show.
be like a more like a maniacal like solo survival type of thing or whatever. But the whole type of deal is like you have to play when you complete the challenge, you win the playing card.
Right.
And so you learn throughout the series what the playing cards mean and type of thing. And like I'm not really giving anything away, but like they eventually end up in a situation where they find out through a higher power kind of thing what the cards mean and like what happens if you were to collect a full deck of cards type of thing. It is like I watched Squid Games and I did. I liked Squid Games. I really did. I liked it. I don't mind the dubbing. It doesn't bother me because I watch a lot of shit with subtitles anyway. Thank you, Mass. That's a Mass thing. Mass put me onto that in college. Alice in Borderlands is so much better. It's
Squid Games?
so good. It is. I mean, I don't know if it's up your alley because it's kind of like.
is that a fart or just the
That
chat?
was a shot. I do have to piss really bad though.
Go pee. It's like Zombie Apocalypse kind of meets Rambo,
That's actually a pretty good way to describe it.
but Japanese.
Kendall lasted through almost 2 hours, and within 20 minutes, it's gone to pee twice.
Once he breaks the seal, it's done.
I know.
Yeah. What's bothered me though is that he doesn't just go on the deck. It's right there.
Yeah, but then he has to get by me, and that's a pain in the ass because I'm fat and it's hard to get around me.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised he didn't just put a bucket in the corner.
Also surprised, but well, there is a toilet right there.
Cat bowl.
Still a toilet.
That's fair.
All right, I want to do 2 more,
I'm
and
in.
then I'm going to save a lot of these for Mock and Kyle.
I'm in.
I
We're
think-
here. Let's take advantage of it. We started a little late anyway, so we're
Yeah.
probably right around 2 hours.
All
Right?
right, you know what? And the viewers can enjoy some of this because this is good banter.
Listeners,
All right, viewers, listeners, you're viewing with your ears. Kendall,
Yes.
what's your shirt say?
Black Rock.
Bait and tackle.
Is that the Fairfield one?
Bridgeport.
Bridgeport.
But basically right on.
Kendall,
I start
Yes.
my Black Rock Turnpike trek tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
should
back
be
to
fun.
Easton.
I'm doing I'm covering the OCS last day tomorrow. I'm doing Norwalk, Darien, and all that. So I'll be kind of relatively close. Speaking.
Great, let's not meet up.
All right. Deal.
What time are you going to be in the area?
My day begins
Sorry,
at
Mass.
6 a.m. tomorrow. I go to Norwalk first.
And then, so what time will you vacate Fairfield County?
I'll be there all day. Well, as soon as I'm done. I don't know. I have like 7 stops. I don't know. I've never done the route before, so I'm just
Do you want to
guessing.
grab lunch tomorrow?
Maybe. I don't know what time. It depends on what time I'm kind of wrapping up.
with some friends.
What? Are you going to be in Fairfield County tomorrow?
Nope.
Well, shut the fuck up. Just stupid, unnamed, previously named school. Middletown High.
I can let you know where I get 30 minutes. I can let you know where I'm at towards my end of my.
Well, I mean, what time do you think you'll be heading back to North Haven?
If I were to guess, like
Ballpark it right now.
noon,
You'll be heading back around noon?
around noon.
See if
Give
you
me,
can
a
make it
call,
work.
give me a call around like 10.
Okay.
See where you're at.
All right.
Maybe we can meet in like Fairfield or something. Go to
Yeah.
one of my accounts for I have this sick Asian spot we can hit.
Oh man,
No, I'm just
Read my
kidding.
mind.
No, I got a couple good spots we can hit. They're all Asian. I do have this one curry house.
Oh god. I'm asked what we got.
When you walk in, the menu says guaranteed the smell will stick on your clothes for 6 to 7 days.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What do we got left for the Guinness? We got how many left? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Cinco.
Wow, pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
And no.
Mass, it's been a while. You got room for one more Guinness? You got room for a tequila shot? All right, do a tequila shot with us. Not with us. You do the tequila shot while we drink the Guinness.
Okay.
Well,
Can
Ken
you
look into a tequila shot because he doesn't have to go anywhere. I have to drive home.
Can you reach the tequila for me once you're done pouring? Kendall,
Yes.
do you think that Cowboy Bebop is a real anime?
I'm gonna go fake here.
Paul?
I mean, Kendall's going to get it right, but real.
Paul! Good
Hey,
job!
I'm on the board. All right, so let me explain to you the synopsis of Cowboy Bebop. All right, so in a post-apocalyptic world, where Jerry Jones. I just wanted to, I timed it perfect. I fucking timed it great.
Oh god, that's fucking funny.
Oh man. Post-apocalyptic world that models a more Eastern style version of the Wild Wild West.
All right. Title one more time.
Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop.
I'd like to change.
Uh-oh. A
Is it
change.
too soon?
No.
Yes.
Listen, I
Too soon. Kendall, go.
All right.
Bebop.
Okay.
Oh man, I want to change.
Okay. This is your classic cowboys versus robots. I think we have sort of kind of like a basically an old technology versus new technology. However, the old technology sometimes be more effective, and there is a bizarre love story between the old versus new.
post-apocalyptic world. Eastern side of the world meets the classic American Wild Wild West, but the gang of cowboys in the Wild Wild West is a K-pop band.
I'd watch that.
Cowboy Bebop
Also, Quagmire's K-pop song, hilarious.
is widely
Have you
considered.
ever seen that?
Yes. Is widely considered by Western audiences
That's us, Kendall.
as the greatest anime of all time.
I disagree.
Yeah, I have seen
So do I.
my fair share of people watching Naruto.
The Bebop crew is just trying to make a buck. This motley crew of intergalactic loners team up to track down fugitives and turn them in for cold, hard cash. It is an episodic noir that takes place throughout.
Are there robots?
No,
So I win. I win.
yeah, there
Wild, Wild West.
there is
Fucking
a
bounties.
there is a bit of a
I mean, no paper towels, but
there's a bit of an apocalypse that has taken place.
All right.
One of the warp gates that lets you transport between the planets did explode and rain down like rubble from the moon down onto Earth. So Earth is pretty uninhabitable right now.
I know you guys don't care about this, but I just want to let you know that the nine seed Miami beat 1 seed Indiana.
Yeah, yep, the Hoosiers. Yep.
Women's.
Who
Widely,
cares?
widely considered one of the best by Western audiences, Robin Williams cited it as one of his favorite.
Wow.
Jamie Lee Curtis loved it.
That's cool.
A lot of people really liked it.
That's cool.
What?
What do you got?
Japan tied up the World Baseball Classic with a 3-run home run in the bottom of the 7th. Home run off the foul pole.
Who are they playing?
Your mom.
Whoa.
Funny. Last two. We're going to go kind of quick on this.
All right. All right.
I'm in no rush.
Bo 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 bo. Is it real or fake, Kendall?
Um.
Adam Thielen tells Pat McAfee he feels there's a real chance Carolina can win it all with the right quarterback drafted.
Yeah, that's a cold take.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go fake.
Okay.
What is it?
Bo 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 bo.
That's real.
Kendall, tell me what you think. Bo 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 bo.
Well, hold on. Who won?
Kendall, tell me what you think. Bo 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 bo.
All right.
Kendall won because he's first. Is that what you're saying?
Oh,
I'm saying that it's a 1950s era kind of like a surfer rock, changing of the guard, so things are getting a little more crazy in rock and roll and kind of a, hey, we're getting a little away from our parents, we're getting a little crazy type of thing. A youth rebellion is what I'm looking for.
Paul. Paul.
I don't know. I'm thinking.
But I want you to tell me.
I am thinking.
I want you to tell me. Put your phone down. Put your phone down.
No.
Yes. Stop
No.
Googling.
I'm not Googling anything.
Let's see. Let's see. What's Bobo?
Japanese Johnny Bravo.
To a degree.
What?
I like the sound of this.
To a degree. The very simple synopsis.
There's a Johnny Bravo like Scooby Doo crossover where Johnny Bravo tries to bang Velma.
That is true. I remember that episode.
Hey there, little mama.
The Impossible Adventures of Bobo
Good job,
Bobo Bobo Bobo. A warrior who fights using his nose hairs to defeat an evil empire that wants to turn the human race bald.
Man, I just hate everything that's popular. Like, I mean,
Paul.
to know that's
Paul,
a thing
Paul,
just bothers me
Paul,
to the core.
Paul. That's Bobo.
So he fights. He uses his nose hair to prevent baldness.
He fights with his nose hairs to help defeat an evil empire that wants to turn the human race bald.
I don't even want to hear the rest
Dude's
of
got
it.
a fucking blonde afro.
That's why I said Johnny Bravo-ish.
That's fucking like an anime Cisco.
His afro opens up, by the way. That's storage.
Massey, let's move. I can't hear another word about Baba
Japanese
Baba.
world is so untapped.
I am just so bothered by the learning of this.
All right. That's the weirdest one I'm going to give you.
I don't believe him.
All right. Kendall,
All right.
is Fully Cooley a real anime or a fake anime?
All right. We're going to go fake here again.
Paul?
Real.
Paul,
Yeah.
tell me what Fully Cooley is about.
I can't.
I want you to try.
I can't.
Okay, Kendall.
No. Fully Cooley. Fully Cooley. How's it pronounced?
Fully Cooley.
Fooly?
Fully Cooley.
Like Fooly?
Fully Cooley.
Can you spell Fooly?
Fully Cooley.
That's not the answer. Fooly Cooley. Can you spell Fooly?
I cannot.
Kendall, could you give him permission?
I'd like to know the spelling.
I cannot.
All right. All right.
I will tell you why later.
Fooly. Fooly Cooley.
Fully Cooley.
Could you say it slowly?
Fully.
No, slowly.
Fully Cooley. I lied. I might give you guys two more, but they are popular ones, and I know you know what they are. I just want to hear what you think that they're about.
Fooly Cooley. An immature bunch of high school girls with large butts.
Kendall.
I'm going to lean into this really hard. It's about
Sorry,
the
Kendall, I mean, it takes so long.
no. It's about the Foo Fighters, and kind of has their really weird hijinks about being on the road.
Like David Grohl.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Fully Cooley is an absolutely real anime.
Damn.
Spelled FLCL.
That meant nothing to me.
I know. That's why I said I wasn't going to spell it for you.
But you should have. It would have led me in a different direction of nonsense. Instead, I tried to make it real because I thought I was going to give something away.
Fully Cooley.
I would have had a funnier response.
Do you want to tell me your response?
You know what my response would have been? It would have been a gang of HTML buffers that are trying to fight a domain monster.
I'd watch that. That sounds
Yeah, that
interesting.
sounds very
That's pretty good.
It sounds computery.
This is a...
Instead, I used Cooley to mean butt because that's what Samantha's family uses Cooley to mean.
I want to tell you
Pinch
something.
your Cooley.
This is one of those like cult favorites. Very popular in the West. Only has 6 episodes to its name. 20 minutes each. I'm going to very quickly read you the synopsis. It is 2 paragraphs, but I'm going to go quick.
Okay.
Naota is an ordinary 6th grader living in a city where nothing amazing seems to happen. After his brother Tasuku leaves town to play baseball in America, Naota takes it upon himself to look after everything his brother left behind, from his bunk bed to his ex-girlfriend Mamimi, who hasn't stopped clinging to Naota since his brother left. Little does Naota know, however, that his mundane existence is on the verge of being changed forever. Enter Haruko Haruhara, a Vespa-riding, bass guitar-wielding, pink-haired psychopath whose first encounter with Naota leaves him with tire tracks on his back and a giant horn on his head.
This sounds like if Babe Ruth didn't play baseball and met Matthew McConaughey.
Though
Yes,
all he wants
exactly.
is some peace and quiet, when Haruko takes up residence at his parents' home, Naota finds himself dragged into the heart of the greatest battle for supremacy that Earth and quite possibly the universe has ever seen. Now, quick summation of the last few episodes. That bump on his head turns into a robot.
Why wouldn't it?
Right. It's on par.
That pink-haired chick with the bass guitar is a space pirate whose love is the overlord of space.
He's saying pink-haired chick like we know who she is.
I very quickly... She's the one who hit him in the head with the bass guitar.
Why would we know that, though? You're saying
I did
that
say
like
that.
we would know that.
I did say that.
But we wouldn't fucking know that.
And then
I stopped
Nauta... And then
listening after
Nauta...
you named a Vespa-riding guitar guy.
Girl. The pink-haired girl.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so Matthew McConaughey.
Ooh.
Kendall. One Piece. Real or fake?
Real.
Paul?
That's real.
Okay. Kendall, can you tell me what One Piece is about?
Okay. So wait, I have to. You didn't. Right now, that was the description of the show.
Fully Cooley.
Oh, that was.
That was Fully Cooley.
Oh, okay.
One Piece is real.
Okay.
Huge meme. Kendall, tell me what One Piece is about. Paul,
No.
stop Googling
All right.
One Piece.
I'm not Googling One Piece.
All right.
Googling Summertime Krolsch. See, Goose Island Beers. Summertime.
All right. One Piece is
They have a
a.
new logo. It looks sick.
That's cool.
Let's
All
do
right.
it
What
for Sunday.
One Piece is a cool that doesn't is a kid that doesn't fit in. Is someone who
It's
is
a whole laptop. And I'm charging him Google.
Yeah, I haven't seen him type on it.
Kitty doesn't
Wireless.
fit in.
Wireless typing?
He uses his cock.
A lot of space
That
bar
is a
action.
wire.
I don't know if you know this, but Kendall's cock is a keyboard.
Fair.
It's wide at the front, but not at the base. Anyway, so it's the kid. The kid who
We're
doesn't-
done here.
The kid doesn't fit in.
Rebecca calls it Logitech.
Damn. And
Because the drivers don't work.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
but it was insulting enough to be very funny. And what he doesn't lack, what he doesn't have in friends, he has in the ability to kind of take the world around him and make it work to his advantage.
Paul, can you tell me what One Piece is about?
I feel like he's such an asshole.
Picture Kendall with black hair and Asian. Lanky. No. It's a red tank top wearing, blue jean short, straw hat kind of guy.
I wish I had that detail to mine.
I think that's what it looks like. I can't remember. I've seen a lot of memes and shit. He kind of looks like a merchant type guy who defends his town against evil forces and a hierarchy, but with robots.
Can either of you tell me the main character's profession?
Rice picker. Why are you pointing your microphone at me?
like it.
I have my own.
Interviewing style.
Yeah. Hey, just in case you guys didn't catch this.
He's going rice picker there. I'm going to do something equally as degrading. Basket weaver.
One Piece follows the adventures of Monkey D. Luffy,
Dude, that guy was in Mulan.
Yeah, what is that?
set 20 years after the Pirate King, Gold Roger, was executed,
That guy was in Pirates of the Caribbean.
and told the world that all his treasure lies in One Piece, and follows Luffy on his adventure to become king of the pirates.
King
Can I
of the
tell you something?
Pirates.
Could I tell you something? I fucking knew it was something nautical, and I forgot. I've seen a lot of things, Facebook videos and shit.
Doesn't
You
surprise-
just scroll. You scroll.
Kendall.
I follow a lot of Australian dudes that are dicks to each other. Marty and Michael, Shammy. Follow a lot of those types of guys. But occasionally one of those works its way in, and I watch it. And then the algorithm, it gets you.
The algorithms.
algorithm.
Kendall.
Yeah,
I
I got-
accidentally one time watched a Japanese wife prank her husband by putting a lot of soft-boiled eggs under her ramen.
Hilarious.
That is good.
Yeah. And so he chose to take the like shredded pork cabbage rolls and give her the ramen, like like he was in charge, like very like 1940s, like you're the fucking woman, you do what I say. And then after she didn't eat anything until he was done. She just kept eating the fucking like edamame pods. And then he finished, and she dumped out the ramen, and there was like a dozen soft-boiled eggs, and she just inhaled 4 at a time, whole. And I was just like,
disgusting.
Why is he upset? She fucking throats like a queen.
Kendall.
I'm sorry, but if you can put 4 soft-boiled whole eggs in your mouth
And go down.
then let me tell you something. She can have all the eggs.
Absolutely.
Because I'm going to come so deep in her lungs.
Kendall.
Yes, sir.
Is Naruto a real thing?
It is a real thing.
Trick question. It's pronounced Naruto.
Ooh, if that's the
Paul.
case, I
Is
didn't know.
Naruto a real
Hold
anime?
on, Kendall. You can change your answer.
Well,
It's pronounced Naruto.
I didn't know that, but I'm sticking with my answer.
I don't think you should. He's trying to trick us.
Paul.
He's taking advantage of us drinking Guinness while he stopped drinking.
This is true.
Hey, we got 3 Guinness left, right?
It's pronounced Naruto, and he said Naruto.
Paul.
Can you re-enunciate?
Naruto.
He's lying to you. That's not the name.
Well, listen, I don't think this is a double cross. I'd be
I think it's a double
disappointed.
cross. I think
Paul.
he's fucking with you. No, hold on. I'm talking to Kendall. I'm talking to you.
Well,
Kendall, lock in your answer.
well, then I guess so. No, it's just a double cross from you.
No.
Then I'm
I'm trying to. Jesus Christ. Do you
Kendall,
know
lock
what
in your
Guinness
answer.
I feel like I got to stick with mine. I feel like there's a lot of bad stuff going on here.
Paul.
I'm trying to get you a Guinness. It's not. He's trying to fuck with you. Matt's is he's taking advantage of us being drunk. This is anime rape, is what he's doing to you.
Jesus Christ. Paul.
Wait,
He locked in his answer.
He didn't lock it in.
is there a third Guinness left?
Yes.
There's one more. One single
Nasty.
can.
Can you close?
Come
can you-
on.
Can you
Can't
close the
close
show
with
with
one
one?
Guinness?
Drive.
So do I.
You're making bad decisions. I'm not going to.
Come on.
Why?
Because.
All I have to do is get past the stop sign on to 15. Once I'm on 15, we're good.
No. Kendall. Real or fake?
He's mispronouncing it.
Oh, well, then I guess I have to stick with real, right? I mean, I guess.
Paul.
God damn it. It's real.
Paul.
I mean, I've only heard it pronounced that way. But hey, do you think if Kyle Shock on one of these, he'd choke on the widget?
Yes.
He would die.
Yeah.
Paul.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what Naruto's about?
All right. Dragon Ball Z, but more Asian.
Kendall, can you tell me what Naruto's?
Yes, I can. I can give the exact explanation. And I say this is before I piss. Basically, it's about having blonde hair and wearing an orange vest.
Question. What do we have to do to get you to pee in that straw container?
Ooh, not a lot. However, that it's kind of like a family heirloom. That's the only reason I'm not going to do it.
I'm going to take it tonight.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You know
I
what?
like that thing.
I'll tell you what. You're both not very far off. Both
What's
not
the
very
green
far
guy
off.
called in Dragon Ball Z?
Piccolo.
Yeah, that one. There's multiple green guys, but the main one.
They're Namekians.
What?
Namekians.
New Mexicans? Kendall, did you hear that? In Dragon Ball Z, they know about New Mexico.
All right, so you want to know one of the fun facts about Dragon Ball?
No. But I'm going to listen to it. I couldn't be less interested in this topic. But
Really?
I'm having a lot of fun.
All right. Well,
Is that your socked foot on my
yes,
leg?
it is.
You sick fuck. Put it back. I want you to put it back. Put it back. Put it back. Sick nasty fuck. I want to play the toes.
All right.
This guy
So-
has a socked foot on here. I want to pull his toes so they crack.
I'd actually enjoy that.
Dude, Amelia, I don't know what happened. My 7-year-old daughter, she came home from school one day, and she fucking takes her socks off, puts her feet up in the air,
It
and
goes,
goes, pull my toes. That was 3 weeks ago.
That sounds
now
kinky.
it's a routine. I have to pull her toes before she goes to bed.
Very Kyle Souls-esque of her.
yeah.
No, because she doesn't go, hey, pull my greasy fucking unwashed toes.
Well, that's fair.
yeah.
That's fair.
All right, so green guy in Dragon Ball.
Socked foot on my... Oh, man, Matt's got the same thing I have. It's a real bummer. I hate it. It's like, it's not a fat guy thing, but it makes me feel fat.
The indent on
When you
the.
see the indent between the big toe and the middle and the index toe.
It's a real fat guy thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
So your
So-
index toe is the toe next to your.
No, I
You know
understand.
what it actually is? Are you Greek? At
Not
all?
according to ancestry.
Oh, you did that?
My grandfather did.
You gave your fucking DNA to
My
government?
grandfather did. I didn't.
Well, so your grandmother could be Greek.
She, well, I mean, she could be, but
What about your dad's mom? Dad's dad.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know. Her family is so
Anything Mediterranean?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I'm all just like
Like
white.
deep South Italian? Sicily?
Yes,
Yeah. So
not
it's Mediterranean.
Sicilian, but
Well, what?
like
Like Puglia?
Naples and shit like that.
So not deep South?
Isn't Naples south?
Naples? It's in Florida. It's not that south. Anyway. This is a very... you know what? Greek was fucked up. That was my bad. Germanic. Are you German?
Yes.
Or any of that type.
Yes.
So that's a very Germanic thing I've learned, to have your index toe be longer significantly. And when I say significantly, I don't even mean a couple millimeters. But to have your index toe be significantly longer than your big toe is a very Germanic thing.
It's a sign
I
of
have
incest.
the same thing. I have the same thing.
Sign of incest.
It's true. I did fuck my dad.
wow.
Yeah. He
Hey,
got
good for you,
pregnant
man.
twice.
Oh, wow.
We aborted. You know why? Because at the time, Connecticut, pro-life.
No, his
Still
body,
pro-life.
His body,
He's
his
still
choice.
pro-life.
You know?
Yeah, but we didn't live in Connecticut at the time. We lived in Texas,
Do you know
where they
that
execute the retarded.
Oh, it's a tough battle to climb.
Family Guy. Another Family Guy line. A fucking iPad taking another picture of me.
I know. Did you know that the green guy in Dragon Ball was technically God?
Piccolo?
Yeah.
He was God?
Yeah.
Didn't they
For
kill him?
Earth. Yeah.
There was some game I used to play with this Puerto Rican kid I lived with. His
I
name
thought
was,
it was going to be like a Puerto Rican main character.
No. His name was Jorge Mercado. If you're listening, not Mercado. Sorry. I don't know why I said that. Jorge Mercado. I don't know why I said Mercado. I know why I said it. But
He's here tonight.
Jorge. His name was Jorge. Anyway.
Hip hip.
Yeah, he told us to call him
Right.
George. I refused because George is a white name. No, I'm just kidding. We used to play,
Jesus
we played a lot of
fuck-ton
video games
Christ.
together. We used to play a lot of Smash, a lot of Kirby Air Ride.
Yep.
Dude, Kirby Air Ride.
Best game ever.
Fucking fire.
That's the game. I will die on this fucking hill. That needs to be remade for the Switch.
Fuck.
City
yes.
Trial Kirby Air Ride with fucking online mode.
Yes.
You can fucking suck my asshole.
You know,
Fuck.
it's funny. I have such a limited, like, you
Let me tell
know.
you something right now. I would anally fuck Kurt Russell to have that available.
I'll help.
City Trial online mode would be in. I hate online games. I hate it with a passion.
with all the legendary
I hate it with
pieces
the
active.
fucking passion of Christ. I honestly, if my hatred, if it was a movie, it would be the Passion of Christ. I hate online gameplay. If they made City fucking Ride with online gameplay, I would play so fucking hard with fucking the fucking Hydra and the Dragonair? Dragoon. Oh my fucking sweet God. The fucking pit in the field to go down under the volcano. Oh my sweet Jesus, I'm coming.
Shadow
City
Rider.
Trial is fucking insane. And anybody who fucking tells you that the fucking ice cream wagon isn't the best vehicle is a liar.
Ice cream wagon was pretty fire.
Let me tell you something. Whoever tells you that the ice cream wagon sucks, that person exclusively fucking uses the C-stick with Sheik in fucking Melee. They're a fucking asshole. Massey, back me up.
Wow.
Back me up on this. If they fucking say the wagon sucks, they're a C-stick using Sheik asshole in Melee. They don't even fucking use Zelda, who's better than Sheik.
Oh my God.
Paul spitting straight fire.
I
I
love
will
it.
smoke Sheik's
2008.
ass with Luigi.
I love it so much.
Paul spitting straight fire from 2008 right now.
That's too
Kirby
funny.
Air Ride fucking slaps. It is by far the best fucking Nintendo GameCube game there is. I don't care what anybody says. There are great games. This is my personal biased opinion, Massey. Look, there are great games.
Can I give it top 5?
I can't stop laughing
Animal
at Massey
Crossing,
doing the interview
Super Smash
microphone.
Bros. Melee, Mario Kart Double Dash, Kirby Air Ride, and
Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door.
fuck that game. Fuck you. That's your Kirby Air Ride.
So,
Also,
Paul.
Mary Kate Boyd, shout out, Banjo and Kazooie, great game.
And Banjo-Tooie.
Ratchet and Clank can suck my dick, though. Quick trivia, Massey. Actually, Kendall, You won't know the answer to this, but you were there.
All right.
What was the first video game I played on the brand new release PS4? When we got it, remember Dimitri threw up in the GameStop parking lot?
What did you get that for?
What did I get the PS4 for? No. The games that were released the night of the PS4, there was nothing specific I wanted. I got one game with it because of who it was made, because of the game it was replicating.
Oh, I actually think I really know.
Go ahead.
Is it Knack?
Bingo!
Oh my god, I forgot about Knack.
Game was sick. That game was
Knack
awesome.
is
yeah.
cack.
You know, I can.
Knack was
Stupid.
cool though, just because it was the PS4 version of it was the new wave version of Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, that's what they wanted it to be.
I
Knack
remember
still
Which is
sucks,
hilarious
though.
because Crash Bandicoot was a singular linear game.
Yeah. Also not made by Naughty
Also,
Dog.
real quick, did anybody else feel how hard Massey got when I got pissed off about C-Stick Chic?
So
Because
funny.
Dude.
let me tell you something. C-Stick Chic users can suck a fucking cock. Let me tell you something. C-Stick Chic users. Do you want an equivalent? Those are the Kyle Madden players. And when I say that, what I mean is those are the players that play with teams with fast receivers and just run verts. That's what
100%.
C-Stick Chic is.
Yeah, they're playing for
C-Stick
150
Chic was
yards.
almost untouchable. Her fucking C-Stick Chic, her breakdancing fucking attack moves were so fast that you couldn't get in to make damage before she fucking hit you. No matter what you
Sheik
were doing.
also didn't do any damage though.
She didn't do damage, but it was so fast. The C-Stick moves were so fast, you couldn't do anything.
Can confirm.
And it was just fucking, it was basically button fucking mashing. It's like playing with someone who only fucking uses X, circle, and square in fucking Mortal Kombat and just keeps mashing them as fast as they can. And let me tell you something. Those players don't win. Kyle, button masher. I fucking raped him in Mortal Kombat. And not with fucking good characters either. I let Kyle pick fucking Reptile. I let him pick Reptile. Easily one of the fastest characters in Mortal Kombat. And I smoked him with fucking Shiva. Who's trash.
That's pretty funny.
Sorry.
No.
I got a headache from yelling.
Hey, do you want to do a fake car bomb to close?
No.
Oh,
Not done yet. Are we done? Yeah. What was Naruto about?
12 years before the series starts, the fourth Hokage.
He was ready at the.
Can I tell you something? This is a bad episode. And I'm not pitching we do it. I'm just pitching I'd listen to it. I would listen to it live and again on my fucking Apple CarPlay. I kind of want 2 hours of Massey just explaining Dragon Ball Z to us.
I'd love to hear
Can I
it.
pick the anime to
I'd
explain?
love to hear it.
No, Dragon Ball Z.
Does it have to be Dragon Ball Z?
Yes.
I mean, I could do it.
I think Dragon Ball Z, regardless of what your articles that you read,
I like
and whatever. No, I'm saying I think Dragon Ball Z would be considered the quote unquote most popular Western anime of all time.
Hundo P.
Terrible.
I don't know why he said that, but it makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, I feel.
Hundi P, boys.
All right, so Massey, Kel and I are going to chug these Guinnesses. You had Guinness with a little bit of Teeling.
Yep.
You should taste Teeling.
Are we doing chilling to these as well?
Huh?
Are we doing chilling to close?
No, I can't.
No, that's
I have
fine.
to drive.
No, I understand. I was just asking.
And I poured a lot of Teelings in my first one.
Hey. I respect it.
Are you going to taste it or just smell it? Nice. All right, so Massey, while we drink these Guinness, give us a review of the Teelings single grain, the Mastero Dobel, and then we'll do the Guinness. Is that fair?
Yeah.
All right. Kendall, Laheim. Hey, real quick. You suck.
So Teeling's actually not bad. You know, I'm not a huge whiskey guy, but this didn't have a super strong burn on it. Trying to determine what kind of flavor I'm getting. I'm definitely getting some kind of citrus and fruity notes on the end of it. Maybe a little bit of vanilla in there. Is there vanilla in here, Paul?
Huh?
Vanilla in here?
It's fucking barrel-aged whiskey. Vanilla's always...
Yeah, all right. Well, I liked it. It would be pretty good. I might, have this on its own, sip it a little
Kendall,
bit.
what's your favorite thing that I always say? Not always say, but what's your favorite, spice / herb that I use?
Oh, allspice.
No, I'd never said that.
No, you said
I've
allspice.
never said allspice.
Yeah.
No. I mean, maybe I have said it, but that's not common. It's a specific one.
A specific one.
3 syllables. 3 syllables. Master, you can join in on this. 3 syllables. I'll give you a hint. Part of the word, something you cook with. If you know it, say it.
Watch the struggle a little.
Tarragon?
Where in there do you cook with something?
I don't know.
Terra?
I like the word.
Like a Terra Shard from Pokemon Scarlet?
Good man.
I am making Massey so erect tonight, it's not even funny.
I might actually go home with him to sleep with him.
Oh, my.
We're going to fuck in your front yard.
I don't know.
I don't know if we're going to get that far.
I'm blanking pretty hard.
Mass? Come on, you know this.
I did for a second.
I love it. Looking for a keyword. I love it.
I'm going to Google what it is exactly. I don't...
Paul, I've forgotten.
Japan walks it off to get to the final of the World Baseball Classic. Japan pulls off thrilling walk-off win on...
Nobody cares. It's fucking Japan.
Hey, come on now.
We just spent an hour talking about Japan.
Japanese animation.
Japan wins in thrilling walk-off on insert One Piece character here, 2-run home run hit to stun Mexico to
Nico
reach
Robin.
their classic final.
Cyborg Frankie. Tony Chopper.
Tony. Anniversary.
All right.
Sanji. Nami. Brooke.
I did not know this. It's not a herb or a spice. It's actually a confection.
What do we got?
Not what I was thinking.
Marzipan.
Oh, marzipan. Good call.
Not what I was thinking.
Would never would have guessed that.
Look at that picture. It's marzipan. Never
Hey,
guessed that.
good for marzipan.
Never guessed that. Never guessed that. Hey, real quick. It's something... Mock's not here and Kyle, I know, does it. So, something to you guys. It is, quote-unquote, we'll call it 3-ish hours of your time.
Yep.
But you can kind of do it whenever. I know you guys don't get out very often. And, Kendall, there's no offense to you. I'm serious. There's no offense to you. I know we joke a lot, but this, seriously. But, like, Massey, when you were out playing disc golf regularly, you were pretty good. You were getting pretty good, especially with the forehand.
Yep.
I advise you guys on YouTube. You have YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the channel Jomez Pro.
What's Jomez?
JOMEZ PRO. Jomez Pro. They
Not a
cover.
sponsor.
They cover. Not yet. They cover all the major tour events from the pros. Hiccuping again. Usually the lead cards. Watch them. See how they throw.
I watch them a lot.
Fuck.
I tried this tequila, the Dobel Diamante. Nice and smooth. It's a clear reposado. Very smooth. Hold on, I'm going to taste it again because it's been a minute. Paul made me laugh at Jerry Jones last time we did this.
It's about half.
Thank you.
Like the fact that the cap is super weighted.
No, I underestimated.
Pour
That's
it
right.
on?
One of us has to drive home, and it's not me.
It's true.
It is.
Doesn't really have a burn on it. It's got some good floral notes on the tip of it. Big fan of this. I might actually get a bottle of this for myself.
Massey, as it was a gift to me from the Riddler,
I just did a whole bottle shattered.
My God.
if you want to take it home, you
Kendall,
can.
I will not take your liquor. That was
No,
good
but
to
here's
you.
the thing. I've been playing a very dangerous game. Saturdays are my big drinking nights, and those nights are becoming. The window is closing quick, so I mean,
So drink this all this Saturday.
oh my God, that's funny. But if you want to take that,
Kendall, I'm not going to take your booze.
all right, we'll talk off air. I mean, listen, I will have it.
Guys, tell me about the Guinness.
What a good time! It's so funny. I bought the 18 pack thinking that Mock was going to be here, and I was like, oh well, we'll have a plane. Evan's going to have an equal amount, and when he wasn't able to make it, I was like, well, how are we going to play this out? I didn't anticipate us doing the work we did, and I'm not surprised because this is just right in our wheelhouse. We were going to do this for sure. Drinking 18 pack of Guinness,
How
no
many
problem.
Guinness did you drink, Mass? That's it?
Well, 2 3/4.
Fuck.
Yeah, you guys had a lot.
That's 3.
Really, Mass? You only had?
I only had 3.
Oh, I thought I got.
You drink 7.5?
Yeah.
Wow. So we had 7.5 Guinness each. Riddler and I. Man, well, we're talking days after St. Patrick's Day, and so it's kind of appropriate. But the thing is for us, because here's the deal. We are drinkers. That's how it is. We are drinkers. We drink Guinness all year round. This just happened to be a time that we really kind of leaned into it. It is as silky smooth as it is forever. It is not filling, despite the notion, because it's a dark, stout-looking beer. It's
What even is the percentage on Guinness?
4.2. I looked it up.
Is it really?
4.2 because my dad asked about it.
4.2?
Yeah,
That's it?
it's basically a soda. You drink Guinness till the cows come home. What a great beer. And it's a shame that because of the Irish St. Patrick's Day connotation, it kind of gets pigeonholed into.
I'm Irish.
But it's a bummer because it gets pigeonholed into a month out of a year. It's a good beer that can be enjoyed all year round. And that's all I have to say about that.
Good enough.
I did this funky blood alcohol concentration calculator just to see.
What are you at?
So I put 7.5 16-ounce beers at 4.2%.
Yep.
And 2 1.5-ounce shots.
Did you calculate it on the
I
hiccups
think
as
it's
well?
kind of over-calculating the amount of tealings. It's trying to tell me that I'm at a .092. No shot.
No shot.
No, I'm definitely shouldn't be driving home.
No, you should not be. That's why I said I was making a good choice.
I'll text you guys when I get home.
Okay.
Well,
No, you
I mean,
won't.
If.
after we get off the air, I'm sure we got 20 minutes of bullshit that's going to occur. So
Oh, no.
I'm going to chug some water when we get off this.
I got to give you a TV and then I got to bounce.
That's right. I got to share the basement too.
I'm
too.
gonna drink water while they give you the TV.
You're going to help me
Hey, there
carry
you
the
go.
TV in.
No.
Well, as soon as Kendall will help you.
You will too.
You don't need 3 people to move a TV.
Yes, we do.
It's not my plasma TV.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Kendall, where can they find us?
Well, they can find us at Twitter
Facebook,
and Instagram. So they can find us at Facebook and Instagram at Getting Sports with a Drunk. Twitter at GSWD_4.
Make sure you attach the GSWD for all your daily uses, whether it's, just consistently confusing hentai and anime because they're the same thing, or hiccuping
Absolutely.
like an asshole. I knew I'd get one if I did.
Oh, that's so fucking funny. Like, comment, and subscribe on Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Spotify.
I'm struggling to not slam that tealings to get rid of these hiccups.
Hey, you should.
That's how I know I need to stop drinking.
All right.
Bell's sticking into my gut.
Gentlemen, this was fun. We should do this again.
Yes, and this is a real throwback. We haven't done a Riddler Mass, Red Baron show in a very long time.
Bring it back to Eastern.
Well, that's
Belt is undone. Someone's getting fucked tonight.
I hope
Where's
it's
that
me.
cat?
I hope it's me with that C-stick.
Oh, whoa.
I'll shake you.
Oh, boy.
Until then,
Watch me deep throat this microphone. I'm just kidding. Yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. There's the hiccup. Next week we'll do some more brackets to round out the March Madness. Actually, we might have 2 more weeks of brackets. I'm not sure.
I think it might be
we'll
two.
do
Might
we'll
be
do
two.
some brackets. We'll
Fucking
do
hiccups are
some we'll do
pissed.
some fantasy discussions. We'll talk about more hentai.
Absolutely.
These hiccups are pissing me off.
I enjoyed that bit a lot.
glad.
I want to do some more synopsis. I enjoy that.
Dude, I'm glad because I have so many more to go through.
I want to see. Fuck you, man! I want to see Kyle and Mock do this.
Oh, so good.
Until next week, I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler.
Nope.
Nope.
The Masker's Massey.
And the
Fucking hate these hiccups. Fucking hate them.
He's a frozen pizza.
Yeah.